Hello everyone! I wanted to play this game again! I actually got quite a lot of things done off camera since the first time I recorded. I'm glad my initial reaction to the game was actually recorded, but anyways, I did quite a lot of things off camera. Discovered a few important tricks. I'm gonna get into them as we discover them today. But I feel like I've hit a bit of a wall in the game, so I wanted to record a bit more. I don't know. I just felt like it. I am very happy with how the story is turning out, though, to be honest. It's pretty fun. Well, let me move my mic. Hold on. Okay. This game seems quite unforgiving. Look at all these options that I have. But, anyways. I've died a lot of stupid deaths since the first time. I think that's gonna be a recurring thing. And I still don't know where to face after I activate the lift. But anyways. Now I have the good reflex of putting on my suit before actually lifting off. When I lift off, the first thing I do is just get away from Timber Hearth as fast as possible, because I usually land back in it. Right now I have no idea what to do for today actually. Hold on a second. Okay, let me just chill right here. So Timber Hearth doesn't crash into me. And now let us check the ship log. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff I got done since last time. Notably this. I got to this creepy ass area. I figured out that actually you can sneak around the lanternfish if you like fly very slowly. That's what you're supposed to do. I thought it was a thing where you had to do it without your ship, but no, you can fly just very, very slowly. Anyways, it was really cool. I think I understand what the game wants me to do. I believe I am supposed to go to the Black Hole Forge right here. I know I can get to it from Brittle Hollow, and I'm supposed to put the forge up, basically, like from the black hole, put it up so that it's accessible, and then I have to go to Ash Twin actually, so that I can teleport to Brittle Hollow's forge. I pieced that much together because from that we are able to obtain. Oh, where is it? From that we are able to obtain the warp core. Because the vessel that's in Dark Bramble, the Nomai vessel, the vessel, it's literally called the vessel, but its warp core is broken, but we can replace it from the one we're supposed to make at the forge. I believe that's what the game is intending for us to do anyways, so we have to see. I'm never sure what is the best way to access the forge. I'm always fucking around on this planet, that's how it feels. I'm never really sure of where I'm supposed to go. We can use this to get to the surface, but that's not what we want. We want to go to... Wait, can we teleport to the Ash Twins from here, actually? No, there's no return warp. There's only a return warp if you... if you've already teleported to it, basically. Then it's gonna allow you to teleport back. Otherwise, you have to find the proper teleport pad. Hold on, where the hell are we going? Yeah, I remember it as next to Rebec, but there is one way. There is one way that I figured out. Of hold on. Let's not stand here because this piece of floor is gonna fall off. You can do it two ways if you want. I'm doing a lot of nothing right now. Hold on. Let's just land right here because this will never fall into the black hole. This piece of snow, whatever. Because if it did, then the observatory would go with it, and the game doesn't want that to happen. Apparently. Is this piece falling? No. Okay. There you go. From above where Rebec is, we can fall and get caught by... we can either fall right down and get to the Hanging City like this. I know this works because I've already done it. Ouch. It hurts, but it's possible. And then we have to activate the forge by going... I think it's right here actually, we don't have to go to any of the hallways. And then we fall down here, we push this... oh, activate it, whatever. It's gonna move this up. As you can see, it's moving up, and then it's going to get over there. We can teleport right there. From Ash Twins, we can teleport right there. So I think this moving up allows us to access the warp core that's forged by this thing. That's my guess, anyways. I'm not sure, but that is my my best guess as to what is happening and what we're supposed to do right now. And from here, we're supposed to go back out, and I know how to do that. I think this path was unbroken. I'm not sure. Because depending on the state of the planet, part of it is going to be broken and part of it isn't. See, the right bridge is broken, but if you take more time than that to get here, the left bridge is also going to be broken. The repack should be right here. Or down there, I guess, whatever. I guess I could go there just for refueling or whatever. He's right below us. I'm about to get to my ship anyways, I don't think I need it. I'm not sure what is the actual fastest way to go up. The best way I know how is from here. And I think this leads us to the dome, but I'm not sure. I haven't been doing too well on this planet, to be honest. We're supposed to land right there. And then more gravity shenanigans. I'm not sure where this speed us though, so... Oh, wait, the campfire, right? Yeah, this camp. Alright. Okay, so next time we land on this planet, this camp is what we should aim for, actually. Well, not really, because we have to get to the forge first. Oh, my ship is on the other side of the planet. That could be a problem. Our fuel is not problematic because I'm getting to the ship. As you can see, I can fly. Oh boy. Last time, actually, I remember, I tried doing this. My ship was like almost on an island. Like that's just how much distance I had to cover. And all of the surrounding, like... Oof, I don't know how that didn't fracture my skull. But a lot of the islands had fallen off, basically, and so... Like the planet pieces had fallen off, and so my ship was almost stranded. Now I have to get to... Oh boy, what? Wait, oh my god, the freaking... The meteorites got my ship, how frustrating. I was wondering why it wasn't... Wow, they really fucking got it, oh my god. Should be right. We good? We are good, okay. Fuck those meteorites. Is there any safe spot in here? Jesus. I remember being in a magnet cannon, and even there, you know, you get struck by the freaking hollow lantern. Anyways, I'm supposed to get to the Ash Twins now. Specifically on the Ash Twin. Let's timber her. Oops. Please tell me they're not going away from me right now. Okay, nice. I need to get to Ash Twin, and then I can teleport to Brittle Hollow from there. It's always really scary getting to this place because the sun is right there. Depending on where they are, the autopilot might lead you straight into the sun. That's not the right one. It's Ash Twin we want. There you go. Not too close to that bridge, otherwise the sand is gonna take your ship away, so you kinda wanna just leave yourself a bit of leeway, and then we go. Speaking of, you're so annoying. Well, I may be able to beat it actually, because this is the sun teleporter, which is not what we want. We don't want these either. These teleport you to the twins. Oh my god, wait, I'm really late. This is Timber Her. He filled up that quickly, that's crazy. Is the one I needed already like buried? That is actually crazy. Is there anything I can do about this? Oh yeah, I didn't refuel. That is absolutely bonkers. Yeah, it's currently filling up right now. Is it? No. Hold on. It's getting back down. What? Wait, I swear, but when I was landing, a lot of this stuff was not filled. See, this is part of why I don't really get if my plan is the right one, because this takes so much time. Oh, this is just exposed no matter what. Okay, well, that's interesting. Doing that with the sun right there is actually terrifying. I am still terrified of the sun, believe it or not. See, this whole thing was filled like freaking 10 seconds ago. What is this? Oh. This is bad. I have to actually walk to my ship. How did I not refuel? I was literally over there. That's embarrassing. Ah, la, la. Well, no matter what, we have to wait because this part of the planet is still not like out yet. And this is one of the things I don't get. I feel like no matter what, by the time we get out of, you know, not Brittle Hollow. Yeah, Brittle Hollow. By the time we get out of Brittle Hollow, in order to like get to here so that we can have access to the forge, I feel like by that point the sand on this planet is going to already like be filled, you know? Like over there it's still submerged, I think. I can check, but this is timber hearths, which is completely useless to us. We can stop there for oxygen, I guess, but that aside, it has literally no use. It's no use. It's no use. Quickly, the sand is gonna come for me. I'm just stopping here for oxygen because I might as well. Like, I'm here. You never know, something's gonna happen and I'll run out of oxygen. Thank you. But as you can see, the part that's over there, which is the deepest part, I'm still waiting for it to drain. So that's one thing I don't really get with this part. I don't know if I'm doing things in the wrong order, if there is an order, if time really matters right now. Because I read that the warp core is able to take you not only back like to a specific space, it's only it's also able to take you back in time. Basically, they're able to create a delay in time. So when you teleport with a warp core, you're also able to alter what time it is once you get there. What I don't understand, and it's a shame, it's that I get that we're supposed to use the warp core to go somewhere. What I don't understand is, once we go back in time, what are we supposed to do? That's one thing I don't get at all right now. I have zero idea. I get it. We can teleport, use the warp core. Wait, this is elevated. I think I could have gone there a lot earlier. Anyways, live and learn. It's okay. I'm supposed to now just sit here, wait for it to align with Brittle Hollow, because this takes us to the forge. If I remember correctly, this takes us to the forge. If I don't remember it, then it's really embarrassing, I guess. But yeah, there's a lot of waiting around actually in this game. I noticed that, and I was really frustrated yesterday when playing, because I was like, oh, this game punishes you for, you know, waiting, because you have to sit here on the warp and just wait for the freaking planets to align. And depending on the cycle, actually, it could take a long time. And, you know, in this game, you get punished because the sun explodes every 15 minutes. I think it's 15 minutes, anyways. Okay, I was worried that I messed up and that I went to the wrong place. Anyways, do not use a jetpack here. If you use a jetpack in any way, you're gonna fall down. Because as you can see, we're upside down at the moment. Anyways. This takes a long freaking time. As you can see, the forge is right here. Right there. Wait, hold on. Actually, are we supposed to go right here? Last time I came here, actually, when I figured out that this is how you're supposed to get to this forge, I hadn't raised the forge, so I had no idea. Well, I couldn't see what this was gonna do. So now that I'm here, let's actually see. Because now we are here, and we can see what this forge does. Hello? Thank you. That's a bit finicky. There's a statue. Oh, whatever. I don't want to do anything fucky because of the freaking black hole that's right here. So I'll just slowly take my time and walk around. You know, I'm fine. Please open your eye and save my progress, please. I don't think it's gonna happen again, guys. We've already synced to one of the Nomai statues, so I don't think we'll be able to sync to one another. Sorry, to another one. Anyways, where am I taking this first black hole core, and where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All of the warp towers are being constructed on the Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and helping deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Yeah. I've seen that lab actually. It was very annoying to get to, but there's something I don't get. On that lab, you can actually reverse this. You know, you can decide basically whether sand is going to come from Ember Twin to Ash Twin or from Ash Twin to Ember Twin. So, like, you can basically choose the flow of time of sand. Sorry. The problem is it takes so much time to get to the high energy lab, anyways, that I wonder if it's actually worth doing. Anyways, of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers in Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Yeah, I figured that out actually on my own because I fucking died waiting. I literally died waiting on that platform. Does romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does it not know that a warp tower always aligns at the center of its corresponding astral body? Huh? This is an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize that hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with shared alignment point between them. Huh. Now I know. But I've never been able to teleport using the second teleporter on Ash Twin. Like the further one, the one that has the... You know, the... not the one that's closed. Huh? This one. Wait, does this teleporter take me to the freaking forge? Wait, but that doesn't matter if the forge is not lowered anyways. Unless it's a teleporter right here. That'd be absolutely broken. Anyways, where's the projection? I am so triggered. They gave me the projection stone, not the projection like pedestal thing, so I literally cannot use it. I'll have to just hold on to it. Anyways, regarding the warp towers in Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, the tower may no longer align with its astral body. No more accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. I also noticed that. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. I've also experienced that. I wonder what this is gonna teleport me to though. Like, what is this teleporter about? I have no idea. I haven't seen another teleporter. I probably have. I just don't remember where. But we know now there's another teleporter, the second twin. Yeah. Oh, well, there you have it. Let us see. Well, let's get lore first, because the lore allows us to get ship logs. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I want to get to that chamber, really. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. No, it isn't. Huh? Is everything well at the forge? Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary and her design work is beautifully clever. The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Crazy comments. The Nomai, if there's one thing they had, it was sass. They all died in their hubris trying to understand what the hell was happening in this universe, but... yeah, this freaking creepy-ass place. I'm pretty sure I can teleport to here. I'm not sure how, though. This is the core of Ash Twin. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's literally right here. Ash Twin Projection Stone. But to get to that, I have no idea how you're able to... Is my ship currently... No. Okay, I literally had to warp back. Oh my god, that scared me. I was like, hold on. Is my ship drifting out of space right now? Or just going anywhere? But no, not quite. Why am I holding this? Anyways, I've already seen what I had to see. And this just is a return warp. It's a quality of life thing the game has, so that you don't have to wait again for the planets to align for you to warp. But yeah, I've seen everything else over there. There's not really anything of note. It's like a cool building, I guess. And I don't want to go there again. The problem is, if there was a faster way to get up here, I'd love it. But the problem, because this is so high in the ceiling, you're supposed to have access to these hallways, as you can see, these. But they're broken. Both of these are broken. You cannot use them to access here. And I've tried. Trust me, I've tried. You can cheese it and get all the way here, but there's no way of actually reaching all the way down here, which is a shame. Maybe there is, but I haven't found anything yet. Anyways, with this, we can teleport back to Ash Twin as such. And then we're here again. Okay, my... God damn it. Why? I put it so far to the side. Now we have a warp... Wait, we don't have a warp core. The warp cores are on Ash Twin, aren't they? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, since our ship isn't here anyways, this is the great timing. Oh, this is the first... Okay, hold on. This is really good timing, actually, because... Wait, this is the right place? Should be over here, right? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so the cactus way is what takes us to the rest of the places. My ship, though. Yeah, these freaking pillars of sand is gonna be in my way. Oh my god. I have no time to wait, though. Is this exact freaking building I had to be in? Are we serious? Sick dodging maneuver. Anyways, the one that has no ceiling, this one, is the one that I died waiting on. Basically, whenever the pillar of sand... Actually, it's pretty convenient that my ship is over there, because the ship is right next to where the pillar of sand is. But whenever the pillar of sand comes around, because this room has no ceiling, you are taken immediately with it. So I remember being very confused as to why this was even here. As you can see, there's one Nomai right here who died trying to get to this specific room. So I thought that it had to be of some importance, because otherwise why would he die trying to get here? You know, there must have been something about this warp tower in particular. Oh no, this song plays whenever the sun is about to explode, so my time is about to be up. There's one thing I don't get though. How am I supposed to get everything I have to get done, you know? Like, whatever I did not even give me a warp core. I thought that was the point of us, you know, coming here. I thought it was all for the sake of having access to the warp core, but not quite. Because we went to the forge, we put it up there, and we didn't get a warp core from it. I thought that's what it was supposed to give us, but it didn't. So here I am standing here. I might as well see. But you'll see whenever the sand shifts, there's no way for you to stand in this building. It will take you away, basically. Yeah, I'm not teleporting. I don't think I'll go anywhere. I spent so many times already. I don't think I've seen anything. My ship is about to be greeted by my falling corpse. Yeah, the sun is gonna explode anyways. I think I might as well just show you guys what happens whenever the sand catches you here. If I even have the time, actually. By this point, the sun might actually explode. Yeah, the sun is contracting. GG's. Ah, what a shame. I won't even get to see the sand explosion. Well, the sand make us a sand. A sand flow. Nice. As you can see, guys, this is the second time I am on this tower and I die waiting on it. So I have no idea where we're supposed to get the warp core. As the text said in the log in the forge, all of the warp cores are supposed to be in the chamber on Ash Twin. Well, now the real question is, how are we supposed to get to the Ash Twin chamber? In the forge, there was a thing, you know, like an alignment thing. I should have taken a screenshot, I'm not even about it. But it showed us when something was in alignment with, like, Ash Twin, I think. But I'm not sure where that is supposed to be. Am I supposed to wait for the return? That doesn't help me, though. Because the alignment indicator on the forge does not line up with where the return warp is. So by the time I'll be able to see how it aligns, by the time I get to walk back to the warp pad, the alignment will be completely different. So I'm not really sure how to navigate this. There's a few questions like that that I have that I don't really know how to proceed. Oh my, I've almost died like that several times, by the way. Let's take this first. I actually want to check my log. Yeah, Black Hole Forge. Yeah, this. What was this about? What is this icon? A diagram depicting the alignment angle between the warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Oh, so this is just a general thing. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. This result to say longer. Anyone stepping on the warp platform doing activity. Yeah, I know that. I know that. I've already experimented with this. Okay, warp tower's alignment point is not a warp receiver. However, center of the corresponding body. Oh, the warp receiver must be located. The hourglass twin are so close together to function as a single astral body. All the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. Interesting. So no matter what, if you want to teleport somewhere, we have to go to Ash Twin. We know that. An anomaly named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. So we have to go to Ash Twin. God damn it. Look how much points to Ash Twin. I know, there's that room. That freaking room with all the Nomai masks. I'm sure that's a huge place we have to get to. I think that's where we get the advanced warp core. And with that warp core, we're going to be able to get to the vessel that's in Bramble right here and insert the warp core right there and be able to go back in time to give us more time to do something. Or maybe even we're going to be able to go so far back in time that we're going to prevent the death of the sun. That we'll be able to go so far back in time with Nomai technology, we'll be able to help the Earthians, you know, avoid death or leave the solar system or whatever, something like that. I'm sure something like that's gonna happen. But in the meantime, I have no idea how to get to the Ash Twin chamber. Before we figure that out, everything else is useless, you know? That's the thing. No matter how much I know about everything else in this game, if I do not figure out how to get a warp core, everything else is useless. Because no matter what, in 15 minutes, the sun explodes and we don't have access to anything else. No matter how much progress we get made. That's why knowledge is important. And that's why I was, you know, stopping to read all of the logs from the Nomais or whatever. Because that is going to update our ship, as you can see. There's a lot I have done here. I haven't been able to see this probe tracking module because guess what? It's in here. The core of Giant's Deep. It's a very scary place. It's terrifying. There's nice music that plays, but it's really, really fucking creepy. I hate underwater. Anyways, but this core of Giant's Deep, as you can see, is completely surrounded by water. Sorry, by electricity. Trust me, I tried. There is no way of getting past this current of electricity. Last time when I was playing off camera, I met one dude, Feldspar, the guy whom we all thought was dead or whatever. Where is he? He's not here. It's hilarious. Is he? It should be red because it's Feldspar. He's like in the dark bramble. Maybe he's next to Timberhearth because he's like, you know, Esker, Lunar Lookout, Dark Bramble Seed. Yeah, there you go. Feldspar's camp. This guy, the guy we all thought was dead or whatever. Him. Well, they. Sorry, I forgot everyone's using they, damn it. Feldspar, they are right here, you know. Chilling at their camp on a freaking anglerfish fossil. However, Feldspar is a fucking bitch because Feldspar doesn't want to tell us how to get to the freaking core of Giant's Deep. They don't want to tell it. They just tell us, it sure was a big hollow vine that my ship crashed into. You should check that out. And I checked it out, led me here. Frozen jellyfish, alright? This piece of like land or whatever, to get to it, you have to walk through a hollow vine. And it takes you to this small area. But this small area is actually in 0G because it's right next to Dark Bramble. Where is it? Like this frozen jellyfish place is right on Dark Bramble. Literally like around the planet, like on one of the giant places around it. That's where it is. I have no idea where it is. Right here. Well, I could just do that. What am I doing? Anyways, it's on one of those. It's on one of those like vine thingies. On one of them, you can go under, and you have access to the jellyfish area. So I don't know if what the game is saying is that I should just check for all of those small islands that are on dark bramble and check for one opening so that I could walk through a vine. And I've tried doing it, and it was horrible. I could not spot anything because of how close we are to the core of the planet. You just get sucked to the center. Like I left my ship like on the actual core of the planet, and it's several hundreds of meters below any one of the islands that are being propped up by the vines. So in order to actually explore that, it'd be horrible and very time consuming and very slow. So that's why I've been putting it off. But I'm guessing something like that is the reason, you know, is the way we're supposed to get to Giant's Deep and its core. But so far, I have not been able to get to the freaking core because Feldspar is a bitch. Feldspar is a fucker, and he refuses to tell us how to get there. I hope I wish he would give us hints. Seriously, I've tried so many things, but I have not yet been able to get to the freaking core of this. I've done so much with the freaking satellite in here, but I am not able to do this. Wait, hold on. Launch module. The launch module is badly damaged, but its protection pool is still intact. There's more to explore here. Well, at this point, you know, we spent like fucking 8 minutes in game. I mean, not 8 minutes, but like 5 minutes in game just reading lore. I'm sure there's not that much time left to do things, but we might as well check out Giant's Deep. Why not, you know? Oh, anyways, in the last episode, a thing that's really cool that I figured out. I think Giant's Deep is over here. Yep. I'm starting to know the solar system a bit too well. I spent a lot of time playing this game, actually. Anyways, actually we're getting to the satellite on Giant's Deep and not Giant's Deep itself. But one thing that I figured out last episode, and of course it was really cool to find that out, if a cave shard, you know those shards that are all like creepy, that teleport whenever you don't look at them, that are really creepy, right? If you stand on one of them, a few of them, actually, well, so far I've met one that you can actually stand on. Autopilot, please. I'm about to bunk into the satellite. Oh, am I seeing this right? What is that? Is that Black Bramble? I'm currently falling to Giant's Deep. Oh, careful. Oh, scout failed. I was about to fall as well. I was like, wait, why am I getting closer? What is this? Right there. What the hell is this? Oh, it's the islands. I keep getting baited by the freaking islands that are flying up into the sky. This is not even the first time, man. God damn it. Anyways, if I want to not fall into the planet, I have to have my ship be quite far. Wait, no, I remember. We can land on the satellite, can't we? There's a way of landing on this. I remember. Isn't there? There's a place you can put our ship in. Right there will work, I guess. Like, see? Yeah, right here. Perfect. I want to, like, neatly, you know, park it. Boop. So that it doesn't fucking fly off. I'm sick of my ship just being eaten into space. It happened to me many times, actually. Anyways, from here. Wait, wasn't there like a lip, like a over here? Oh my, this is quite terrifying. That's where you're supposed to park your ship, Lemao. Well, we do things the Lyle way if you want, alright? Whatever. I will take the time to actually park it properly because I might as well. I'm already here. This is quite embarrassing. But I would do that, you know, that's not surprising to me. I'm terrified. Hold on, the planet is literally right there. I just don't want it to be overhead while we're doing this. Ideally, it'd be below us. We're below it at the moment. Yeah, that's what I don't want. The planet to cover up all of my escape area because it's going to make it really annoying to actually... Can I go anywhere else? No, these are all too small. There we go. Oh, oh. Yeah, my flying skills are a little questionable. However, it's okay. There you go. I like aligning the ship ussy. The Shipasi with the thing that fly into space is so crazy. Like, look at that. Look at the sheer scale of that, and it's just floating. That's crazy. Anyways, we're supposed to do that and then drop ourselves off right here, and then puts us right here. We've already been here countless times, but according to my log, there's something that is, you know, that I have yet to do. Is it here? Yeah, it's this place, right? The one that's not accessible. That you have to go into space to... Yeah, okay. I've already been there. Mind you, I've already been there several times. But according to the game, there's stuff that I have left to do here. I remember the first time I did this, I was actually terrified. I'm still mildly terrified by it, but it's like, you know, I've gotten a lot used. Well, a lot used. Though. I've gotten a lot more used, there you go, to zero-G flights and the horrors of slowly drifting through space with giant planets right next to you about to suck you into the gravitational pull. And, you know, thunder from Giant's Deep, absolutely not terrifying. I'm fine. I'm totally not scared out of my mind right now. But by the, you know, 7,000th time you've actually done this, it does get easier. I will tell you, it does get easier. I was absolutely horrified the first time, but now it's like, okay, you know. Was it not on the left? Am I crazy? Is it over there? Oh, check. There you go. How did I miss that bad? What the hell? Anyways, we're supposed to get here. And apparently there's something here that we are missing. We can use a protection stone, and I've already done this, I believe. Because that's how I know that the thing we're missing, the probe, is underwater. Wait, no. Huh? This is the first room that we already have access to. Why would I use this? Hold on. If we use the third tablet, it shows us... yeah, this one, the probe tracking module. Once again, I've already done this. It shows us the underwater core. The core of Giant's Deep, which looks really creepy. You can see those, like, coral branches or whatever if you are in Giant's Deep. Wait, hold on. Wait, can I activate them from the projection stone? I can't. The game won't let me. Because if you look at those balls, you can, like, you can move them around in just your sight, like that. Because I'm in the projection stone, I don't think it's working. What a shame. Oh, that'd be so cool. It'd be such a sick way of accessing this. There's no May statue, but this is in the core of Giant's Deep once again. I have no way of accessing this. From the outside anyways. We have to find a way to get in here. What I don't get is... This is just a door right there. This is a door. Can I go all the way up? No. Teleports me. Ouch, almost bonked. It teleports you out the moment you get a bit too much height, because the game doesn't want you to like cheese it or whatever. I think in this state anyways, the projection state, I don't think we can interact with anything anyways. I tried looking for like the glowy ball thingy that is supposed to be the power source in this game, but I have not found it. There's none in this room, from what I've seen. Wait, but I can use a tracking module for lore. I don't think I did that. Hold on. That may have been my mistake, actually. I don't remember doing this. Imagine in Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. Justifiably so. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once, anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon structural integrity slightly? And that's why it broke, because they fired it. I thought it was a problem. I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Huh. And if we want, we can also get more lore on the first room. I don't remember having done this. So I will read it now. Mallow, my better 50%. Cassava is sending the last of the cannon components. Soon, relatively speaking, we'll know the eye's precise location. We thought of concluding our elder's curious and challenging search increases my heart's temperature, my love. Oh, the thought, not we thought, Lord. Cassava tells me he and the construction yard crew have determined the power setting we are not, under any circumstances, to go over. I see, and am I right to think that, consequently, we'll be ignoring that setting? I can posit with nearly 100% certainty our friends have accounted for our natures, so I suggest we do. Lamel. Giving the orbital probe cannon all the power it can structurally withstand creates the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. Yes, the probe must travel as fast as it can, as far as it can. I'll make some adjustments. Okay, but how the hell did the probe end up in Giant's Deep anyways? If they were trying to fire it off somewhere so they can figure out where the eye of the universe is. This freaking moon, by the way, it's a quantum moon. And it fucking disappears. And I did several runs of me just going into any magnet cannons and waiting for it to align. It never aligned, guys. It never aligns. It never once aligns with the freaking magnet cannon. Once it got really close, but it got past the magnet cannon, so I was not able to actually fire it into it. It was very frustrating, and that's why I gave up on actually getting to the quantum moon. I gave up on it. I'm so tired. Anyways, I'm done ranting about it. The fact that it appeared right there as I exited is really funny, though, I will say. Freaking troll-ass moon, though. I really dislike it. It's inconsistent, it teleports, and it's a freaking moon. To get on it, I think we're supposed to launch our ship. Not our ship, actually, one of the Nomai shuttles. We can get one of them by teleporting it from the aforementioned magnet cannon. We can use that to teleport a Nomai shuttle onto the cannon and then launch the shuttle itself on the moon. The problem with that is we have to have the moon actually aligned with where we are, and that's the fucking problem. I haven't gotten that to work a single time. I've waited and I've tried so many things. Like, I would go on the module, you know, on the ship, you know, the shuttle looks up, so you're supposed to just... Wait, I never noticed this. That's really cool. It's like blocked off though. Anyways, so many times I would go to Nomai shuttle and I would just have my this thing, and I would just look at where the quantum moon is. I can't find it right now, which is really funny. This is the other planet. Anyways, I would be doing that, finding the quantum moon, and looking away, and try to get it to spawn in front of me. I did that for like a solid 20 minutes in life, like in real life. I was so tired. I was like, bro, I was literally falling asleep on my desk, like, oh, this is so annoying. That's why I haven't gotten it. Wait. We should actually check the logs before getting anything else done. Pedo? Should be this. Probe tracking module. One of the orbital probes cannon. 3 modules. Receiving data from the launch probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module will be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. A Nomai computer reported the probe tracking module is missing. I saw the probe tracking module for Nomai protection pool. It looks like the module is in the water. Yeah, I know that. Nomai in I won't be able to but I haven't been able to actually get it. The tracking module. I think the probe itself was fired. Wait, that's probably what we see at the beginning of the game, actually. That's what we see. It's the freaking satellite. The cannon, the probe cannon shooting the probe. And then we can see probably the probe tracking module falling because the freaking satellite gets damaged. As it shoots the probe tracking module falls down into Giant's Deep. That's probably what's happening every single time we start a loop. I was wondering why something was shooting off into the distance. That's a probe. But that doesn't answer our question though. How the hell are we supposed to, you know... Hold on. Okay, these are just the cannon pieces. This isn't like a shuttle, like a magnet cannon. Well, how are we supposed to get to... I want to get to Giant's Deep, actually. There's a thing I want to check in with Gobro, I think their name was. There you go. That was a really pretty angle for entering this planet, actually. This planet still freaks me out. A planet entirely made of islands and tornadoes. Oh my god, the middle tornado is so terrifying to me. Anyways, ugh. The first time I was actually yeeted into space by a tornado, I was on foot, mind you. I was on foot. And my ship was lost. And I was just suddenly into space. I was so horrified. And then I got thrown off back into the water, far away from my ship, far away from the island as well. I was absolutely shitting my pants. And I think that actually happened the first time I played this game when I was recording, so you have that to look forward to if you haven't looked at... Wait. Oh, it was a water effect. If you haven't seen that yet, you have that to look forward to. We're about to get flown into space, aren't we? Well, I might as well get some info while we're here, right? People in this game are not so helpful. that's my conclusion. I thought they'd be a lot more helpful than they are. Some of them have had some helpful things to do. Like this guy taught us how to meditate, so we can early, you know, end the loop early if we feel like it. But anyways, you know, I kind of wish I built a hammock here before we ended up in this time loop. So he has to build it every time. Okay, so they have to build it every time. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's a cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop. For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slate the Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised the gnome might build something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. True. Hello again. Again. Hold on. I think I've already said the Alver too, but I wish the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? I could see them doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. Sorry. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory, friends. Yes. By the way, I have experimented it. Whenever we get launched in space next to Gabbro starts floating out. Because we're in 0G, obviously. And then they slowly fall down, and then whenever the island lands, they have a landing animation, actually. It's really cool how the game actually thought of that and gave Gabbro a separate animation. I thought we'd be able to have specific dialogue about being thrown in space or whatever, but no. Literally no. Like, it's so cool. It's like such a small detail, but yes, they get thrown into space and then and they levitate and then they just fall back down whenever we fall back down. I have learned to be a lot less wary of the tornadoes. It's actually, oh my god, what the fuck was that? If you actually want to get inside the core, see this tornado for example? Oh boy. This tornado right here will launch us at the core. That's how you're supposed to get in. However, it won't allow you to, you know, be safe from... Yeah, this is mildly terrifying. I don't know how Gabbro is so chill with it. I'm personally horrified every single time. Look at this. Look at this! We get to see the animation I was talking about. Look at it! Look at it! They're still playing, by the way. But we can't hear it, obviously, because it's out of space. See? That is so cool. You can see it's a different animation. I like it. Surely not twice in a row, right? Surely. You wouldn't do that twice in a row, would you? That's what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Yeah, turn around. Yeah, go that way. Uh-huh. I thought so. I'm watching, yeah. Huh? Anyways. And I've also noticed that their ship will land back here. Like, it's actually a lot less harsh on the player than I thought it was. It's just a very scary experience, but it actually is a lot less, like, you know, difficult to survive than you think. Well, I'm not really sure what to do right now, to be honest. Right now, I think what we should do is find a way of getting into Giant's Deep. Either that, or finding a way of getting into Ash Twin, because Ash Twin holds the answers to our warp core problems. No idea how to get to this. There has to be a place. There has to be a place that is a teleporter that allows us to get to this. Because one of the teleporters on Ash Twin, you know, it's it takes us to Ember Twin, like on the surface in Ember Twin. It's not helpful at all. I've already tried it. But the second one should be the one that helps us, you know? I'd like to try that. I mean, I might as well. We're here, like, we might as well go see. Oof, those trees. Wait, since I'm here, I'll show you guys what happened whenever a tornado takes you inside. So this tornado is any tornado that's clockwise. Any tornado that's clockwise will send you into space. which makes sense. Any tornado that's clockwise will send you into the core of the planet, and I want to show you guys that. This one, wait, no, it's clockwise. Okay, clockwise. This one is counterclockwise. Okay, see, you'll see this one. See. Ugh. And then we are greeted by this. The song here is really cool though, so let me be a bit quiet. The core of the planet. You can see the little like coral thing right there. As the scout will tell us. Yeah, hazard. Look how far I got recoiled. Jeez. We are not getting through this. I tried. You know, getting to it, bonking into it. I tried throwing my scout at it. I even tried following the jellyfish. I tried following the freaking jellyfish. I thought that for a brief amount of time, somehow, the jellyfish would be able to cancel out the current of the giant freaking core. It made no sense, but I was at my wit's end anyways. Because, you know, they are going back in. They go in and out of the core. I thought that the small period of time where the jellyfish is going in like that, that you'd be able to follow it. Like you know, like touch it. But obviously, the jellyfish never stop emitting electricity. Which makes sense. Why would they stop emitting electricity after touching a core that's full of electricity anyways? It makes no sense. It was a flawed plan from the beginning. So, yeah. I have zero idea how to get to it. I mean, Feldspar gave us a hint. I think there's gonna be one vine that actually takes us to the core of this. I'm not seeing anywhere on the surface any hint that there's a fault, you know, in this. I haven't seen anything. The only thing of interest down here that isn't the freaking jellyfish or the coral sticking out of the core, well, they're not sticking out actually, but that you can see beneath the surface of the core. Where is it actually? Funny enough, I can't find it. There you go, right here. Wait, it is right here, right? Is it? No, it isn't. There you go, the central tornado. The central island, which is stationary, as you know. This is so freaking creepy to me. I'm sorry, I really hate underwater things like that. But anyways, this is the island that is the central island on Giant Steep. As you can see, it's just a freaking island. Unsurprisingly, guys. How about that? And it's the only thing of interest that isn't the jellyfish or the coral that we can see right there. Apart from the core itself. We can see the tornado that's, you know, right around the island right there. That's why we cannot actually access the island if we wanted to get from it from outside. Because the tornado actually repels you. It stops you from being able to move any further. So, according to Feldspar, guys, there is a vine. I don't think the vine is gonna be here in particular, but just because I'm here, I might as well look around, right? But according to Feldspar, there is a vine in this universe that actually takes you to the core of Giant Steep. My problem is that, from what I can tell, anyways, is that we have zero way of actually getting to that vine, or at least of finding out where that vine is in the first place. So even though we have this giant island, we cannot really see well. I might turn on my grandma for this, to be honest. It's very dark. But it's just an island. There's no falls in the island. There's no like hole from what I can see that we can just easily get into. And I'm not sure how that would help us anyways, but I am not seeing any way of you know, somehow getting to the core of the island through here. It's just an island. It's literally just the rocks beneath the island. If we go lower than this and we look up, you won't be able to see a fault. It's just literally the bottom of an island that's above the core of the planet, but it's not. I thought it would jut out and give us like a small, very small crack we can like get into, but nope. It's just the island, literally. As you can see, it's just rocks. The sun's about to explode. That's lovely. Well, let's go out in style, I guess. Jesus, that is so scary. Look at the sheer size of that tornado, man. That's the core of the sun exploding. Yikes. Ah! Oh my god, I wasn't ready for it to be that dark. Holy. I figured out something somewhat recently. This is the quantum moon. That is the quantum moon symbol. I did not know that. Do you know that? I did it. That symbol right there at the bottom of the pool. I didn't really get to stop at it properly because the freaking sun exploded. But that right there, it's what do you call it? It's a thing that allows you to. Well, it's just a symbol for the quantum moon. Actually, I was trying to see. That's the probe being launched. It's over there now. You can see it's a probe, and it's gonna keep going. And the probe cannon gets damaged. GG's. How sad. We get to see it happen every time though, so that's low-key hype. But yeah, that's the quantum moon symbol. I've only seen it in two places, which is on the high energy lab actually, which is the reason why I know it's a quantum moon, because it shifts around. It tells us that it's a planet that moves. The only one that really does that just teleports randomly is the quantum moon. So as freaking creepy as landing on Giant's Deep is, we have no choice but to actually get back there. The autopilot is actually very helpful for this. Sometimes it lands you in the sun, or it will land you on an orbiting moon. Like you could just face plant face first at like 7 kilometers per hour. Sorry, per second. It will land you, you know, a horrible death face planting into a moon. But it is a very helpful tool, I will say. If you can use it, I highly advise you to use it. Now that I think about it, is a tornado always on the North Pole of the planet? I never really noticed. If you go right there, is that gonna be the tornado part? Let's find out. I was so close! Oh, that would have been so hype! I think it's always on the North Pole. I think that's about as close as you can get to that without being thrown out. I really faced so much of it. Anyways, because of my last attempt, I know we can get through here with the ship. This symbol down there, that is a quantum moon. That symbol. I was wondering if putting our ship right here would do anything. I don't think so, but wow! Unsurprisingly, nothing happened. That's what you see whenever you finish this tower. This tower is just supposed to give you knowledge, basically, on quantum imaging. And you know, I've done it, I think, on camera. I'm not sure if I finished it, but at least I finished it. And it just shows you that basically you can take pictures of quantum objects, like the shards that we're seeing that move around, to stop them from moving. And you will tell me, oh, Lyle, you can take pictures of quantum objects to stop them from moving, right? So why not do that with the moon? If you take a picture of the quantum moon, surely it's gonna stop moving. Well, guys, that was my actual first thought the moment I figured out that you can take pictures of the quantum object. This freaking moon, guys! It's gas. If you try getting on it, look at it. Hold on. South Pole. Hold on. Let me see something. You know what? Whatever. It's here. We might as well see. We see, guys. Let's see. They say the moon only welcomes ships on the South Pole. So if you do this, absolutely nothing happens. I think we're supposed to be launched on the moon. That's my guess. Anyways, I tried leaving my ship and taking a picture of the quantum moon to manipulate its positioning. You cannot. when you take the picture of the quantum moon, absolutely nothing happens. It will keep moving. So it's a bit of a despair moment for me. I don't really know what the hell to do with this moon. I did the interloper, by the way, the comet quest. It shows us well, the core of the comet is a scary... Oh, I might as well show you guys since I'm here, right? I just don't want to fall back into giant steep, so let me make sure I'm not anywhere near it. Okay, it's over there. There's no way we're going back there. Anyways, let's just match the sun's velocity. So that nothing comes into contact with us. This part is really cool. I mean, it's slowly pulling us in because obviously it's the sun. But if you take a look at this. This, the interloper. This is the core. It's a really creepy sphere or whatever. It looks like, you know, all the ghost matter crystals. But it didn't actually have any ghost matter, which was really interesting. There was also ghost matter on the comet itself, and getting to the core, there was also ghost matter as well. But the actual core, like this little sphere or whatever, did not have ghost matter. Anyways, this is like a bunch of dead nomise. You can read the text here if you want. I'm not gonna read over it again, but yeah, it's a creepy ass place, and it was a kind of interesting side quest. A bit annoying though, because you have to wait for the comet every single time. And then I didn't find the fissure until like my third try or whatever. It's straight in the middle of the comet. It's actually, it looks really, like you can tell there's a giant fissure. It's not on the side though. It's like right there in the middle. One of the notes I read said sunward, so I thought it was only the side like on the left or whatever, or the right, whatever, whichever is facing the sun. But no, it's right there in the freaking middle, as you can see. And that's how you can get to, I'm about to die, hold on. You can survive these situations, by the way. I didn't know you could, but you can. You just have to keep moving forward. It's counterintuitive, but you have to use the sun's rotation against it. Like that. Just like that. And it flings you at extreme speeds away from the sun. But it is possible to survive it. My first time doing this, I just used my back thrusters like that, and that was not working. What you're supposed to do is accelerate towards the sun, and then like forwards and left, basically, like that. And then, as long as you scrape like right there, like on the left or the right of the sun, you're gonna be fine. You can go above if you want, as long as you don't actually go in the middle, of course. You can just keep using that speed. Use like the power of rotation, basically, rotational force, to just be yeeted far away from the sun. It's very cool. I'm not sure what to do. Brutal Hollow just has the forge. Ash Twin should have all the teleporters. What I wanted to do was to see... Is the Quantum Moon and Ash Twin right now? I feel so annoyed right now because so many times I was waiting on the Ember Twin, like Magnet Cannon, literally right there, trying to get to the freaking Quantum Moon. Once the closest I got, it spawned on the right place, you know, in the right place on Ember Twin. Well, sorry, it was orbiting Ember Twin, but it was below the planet, like over there. So it wasn't in alignment with the Magnet Cannon at all. It's not possible to just stare at this moon. It's not possible, I don't think. To be able to call the Nomad shuttle and do all that while still staring at the moon, I don't think it's possible. It's not possible. I don't think it's possible. I could show you guys the High-Energy Lab if you want, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it right now. What I am feeling though is the Ash Twin teleporter. As cool as the Quantum Moon is, I don't think we'll be able to launch into it, so I'm just gonna give up right now. It's a shame, guys. It's a shame. It's a shame. I might as well actually move around, see if the sand draining or coming up. It is draining. Cool. This teleports us to the sun. It was an intense moment. I'm glad I recorded it actually. I have a clip of it. But this teleports to the sun. That thing that orbits the sun. It's really freaking cool. You're supposed to make a jump, like in zero gravity, on your own. Like just, you know, without the ship. Like with just your like normal thrusters, not the ship though. You have to leave your ship behind to teleport, obviously. It's a really cool moment in the game. Like really sick. Yeah, there's just nothing. You're supposed to wait super long for that tower to be revealed. Wait, I'm looking for the Twins tower right now. Twin tower? Oh my god. Hold on. And I want jump. Oh my. Oh, I can't use my thruster. Damn it! Hold on, let me just... Thank God it's moving away because I could not thrust away from that. I was trying to really hard, but that was not happening. I can hear that up there. Oh, I can reach it. That's convenient. Anyways, so now I'm just here waiting. This is Timber Hearth's tower, as we've already shown earlier. It just gives you oxygen, though. It's pretty cool. The towers I'm looking for are further this way. Right there. How convenient. I think I have one more cycle to wait before they're actually revealed. But in the meantime, I'm gonna park my ship really far away this time because I'm sick of looking up and seeing my ship on Ember Twin. By the way, as you can see, the Quantum Moon is nowhere to be seen. I'm not really sure where it is right now. I could check. Where is it? Not the cave shard, the freaking Quantum Moon. Loki, that's another question that I had. I wish there was a way of right here. I wish there was a way of... Wait, is it right here? Yeah, this is the top of the... Wait, this is the top of the forge. Are the twin towers further this way? Twin towers, look. They are... This is the top of the... Is it? Am I crazy? Bro, what? Anyways, let me finish my thought first. I wish there was a way of isolating specific fluctuations. For example, you only have channels, basically. Quantum fluctuations, distress beacon, deep space radio, outer wilds venture, you know, those things. But there is no way of actually isolating a specific, like, frequency. You have no way of choosing, like, for example, like, where is it? The island shard. You have no way of choosing specifically the cave shard, for example, or the quantum moon, which would be my point of interest, obviously, the quantum moon. So you're left to just having to do this, you know, like the quantum moon's over there, this little shit. If we do this, see, it's gone. So annoying. But anyways, you have no way of actually isolating a specific, like, frequency you're looking for. All you can have access to is like the general category of, like, frequencies. So, like, you know, like as I showed earlier, distress pod, escape beacon, whatever, you know, all those. But you have zero way. This is not where I want to be. Hello? Did I actually miss the freaking towers though? I must have. There's no way. I forgot where this takes you. I'm bored. Let's just see. People died also trying to get here, so let us wait. I don't remember if I've actually tried warping from this, so this is some nice educational content. Imagine if it takes you to Giant Deep, that'd be so hype. I doubt it. I really much doubt it. Are we deadass? Oh, it just takes you here on the surface of Giant Deep. Never mind. I don't know. Yeah, I've already seen that. I was really hyped for a moment, but no, not quite. Not quite, not quite. This is the one that takes you to the sun, isn't it? No. This is the one that takes you to Brittle Hollow. Where is the freaking twin one? Timber Hearth. Okay, so Timber Hearth. I'm doing this because oxygen. I have no reason to teleport there. I mean, I could go see it, I guess. What if it teleports me to a cool place? Nope, just on the surface. Lame. Well, I expected nothing else. I expected nothing better than this from you, Timber Hearth. Disappointed. Oh my, you actually are in the worst spot every time, aren't you? Don't clip my leg or something. How did I miss this that many times? It's crazy. This is the one people are trying to get to. This one. Where the hell is it supposed to take me? The other one takes to Ember Twin. To the surface of Ember Twin specifically. Like, I know. I did it already. I wonder if you can teleport to Scout. That'd be really funny. That'd be actually really funny. But, I don't think so. But... Wait, but I can't teleport using this, can I? Because the ceiling is broken. And if it's supposed to align with the center of the astral body, which is there, like Ember Twin or whatever, this will never work because of the sand that's pulling us in. Unless we go to the high energy lab and stop the sand. Is there any way of stopping the sand from flowing? I know we can reverse it, but can we actually power it down? Can we? You'll see. You will pull me up. I'll show you guys. Just because I might as well do it because I'm here. Is it not coming? Okay, well I might wait a long ass time. I'm not seeing it. Bruh. This takes us to Ember Twin. I've already seen it. I might as well show you guys. I think I have to go to the high energy lab in order to... what you call it? To stop the sand from pulling me up and actually being able to teleport to the center of Ash Twin. But... And that's another one of the complaints I had, because this game is basically, there's a lot of waiting around. Like the warp towers, right? I'm literally just standing here. The sun is gonna explode in like 5 minutes and I'm waiting here, you know? There's a lot of waiting around, but on these twin planets specifically, the sand mechanic makes the waiting that much harder because you have to wait around for the sand. If I teleport to Ember Twin right now, it's gonna be fucking useless because guess what? There you go. I was like really confused for a moment. I was like, where is it teleporting me? Hello? But yeah, it's just the one on the surface right here. It teleports you to the high energy lab basically. It's right next to the high energy lab. Time went back in time. I think we went back in time, but like by 1 minute, was it? I don't freaking know. Anyways, this takes you to the high energy lab. The sun is filling. Yes. Basically, this freaking door is broken. If you want to get to the lab, you have to take a long ass way around. But for you to be able to take the long ass way around, the sand has to be really low. Like right now it's impossible to get to it basically. Yep, not even close. It has to be fully down. Like all this sand has to be gone for me to have a chance. To have a like, you know, a sprinkle of a chance of actually making it to the high lab energy. The high energy lab, sorry. I mean, I can warp back, I guess. I might as well since I'm here. What was the warp again? There's another one of those, by the way, but I haven't seen the stone to use it with. It's probably in the lab now that I think about it. Anyways. What is it supposed to show us? Ash Twin, I guess? Sorry, I literally cannot see that. I think that's Ash Twin, but it looks like Ember Twin though. This is the Ember Twin. And this is Ash. I don't know. There was a stone in there, I remember, but whatever is in here, like in there, as you can see, is a lot more interesting than whatever is out here. If you launch my scout right here, you'll be able to see. Bro. What a pathetic ending. You can see all the planets, which is really cool. The one on the left is the sun. The one right next to it is Ember Twins. The one in the middle is Timber Hearth. The one on the right is Brittle Hollow. And then the one on the furthest right, as we can see, was the Giant's Deep, because it looks like a tornado. So that's what's supposed to give it away. Is there anything else? There's a room like all the way in the back over there that shows you the draining process of the sand. But like right now, in the situation I'm in right now, do you see how much sand there is? If I wanted to get to the high energy lab, which I need to be able to actually affect the flow of time, I'd have to wait a long ass time. Like forever. And I have done that in the past. I have just sat here waiting for the freaking sand to go away. Because if you don't, you get crushed by the sand. I could attempt to get to the high energy lab, but there's no way to get to it while the sand is this high. Like, actually no way. Because to have access to it, I can show you guys if you want. There's a, like, you know, whenever there's a distress beacon, because the Nomad came here, and when they first arrived, like, look at this freaking cave. There's a lot of really cool places, and I think there was like one shortcut that allows you to get to. As you can see, I don't have access to it because it's all freaking... Anyways. It's all blocked off by the sand. If you try this, if you are in the sand while it's going up, it does an animation, you know, your helmet will crack, and then, you know, you get crushed by the sand, basically. It's a really creepy death. But... on the Nomai ship, it's basically my landmark on how to get to the... right there. Distress beacon, you can see it. I can do that right now actually because the sand is so high up. But when the sand isn't so high and these ships actually... This is so annoying. I can't even show you guys because it's fucking sand. Also, I figured out you can just straight up jump from Ember Twin to Ash Twin. Like, just like that, you know, on your own. You can just jump. It's really cool. Did I read this? I don't think I did. That's crazy. Wait, there's a scroll? How did I miss this? What? There's a freaking scroll here. Where's the scroll reader? There's a scroll reader. No, there's a scroll on Ash Twin, but no scroll readers. Is there? Is this a scroll reader? Oh, thank God. Well, let's read this first. I don't know if I read it. Okay, that's a tracker in question. Okay, can put this down. The ones I read, I usually put them on the right side actually. Anyways. I've never read this. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. I have seen the quantum moon locator. It's in the high energy lab actually. It's really cool. I have just explored. The quantum moon is in orbit around Dark Bramble. I had a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all the phantom moon's location, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device? It's also possible there is a sixth place in the star system to which the phantom moon travels. And this we know is possible actually. There's a sixth place where it goes. Because sometimes it's just not in the star system. We're about to die to the sun. This song only plays whenever the sun's about to explode. Anyways. You have keen eyes, my friends. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Well, she's 6. Lol. 6 locations for the dark moon, the quantum moon. The problem is, oh, this is the locator. What? It's right here. Are we deadass? What? It's right here. How did I fucking miss this? What? This is absolutely unhinged. But this is useless, isn't it? This has no relevance to me. Because it's not like I can use this in any meaningful way anyways. Because I have no way of keeping this moon in orbit or like around a specific place. If I do that, I have no way of forcing the moon to stay in that place. Look, let me show you what I did. I took a picture of the moon like that. Beep. As you can see. What? Well, apparently you can force the moon to stay. Wait, no, this doesn't work. This does not work. This doesn't work. Because whenever you go in your ship, the snapshot you took does not carry over. There you go. That was the problem that I was encountering. Whenever you take a picture on snap mode with your scow, with whatever, with your ship, the ship puts the picture away if you leave, so it does not force the moon to be there. Now I know that apparently that you can force the moon to stay in orbit around specific planets. That is pretty handy though. So it's really funny how part of it starts clipping into the planet. And it just clips back out, as you saw earlier. Or not. Lord. Well, that is very interesting. I did not know this. Only like what, a few planets have an actual magnet cannon that we can use. I forgot which of them has one. Timber-Hearth doesn't, which I really wish it had, but it doesn't. It doesn't have a magnet cannon. What does have magnet cannon is a Ember Twin. Ember Twin for sure has a magnet cannon. And which was it? Brittle Hollow has a magnet cannon as well. Dark Rumble doesn't, for obvious reasons. I'm just trying to see, where are the twins? If they're on this side, it's nice, but if they aren't, then that's the Sun Vessel. By the way, I thought the Sun Vessel, you were supposed to land on it by doing some Mission Impossible trick shot, and I actually almost got it. It was crazy. Anyways, I should show you guys the high energy lab. I almost died getting to this planet a few times in the past. Hold on. Because to get to the high energy lab, you have to go for that cave. So what you're supposed to do, thankfully at the beginning of each time loop, Ember Twin is fully available and Ash Twin is fully covered, so you have to just wait for that. If you go to the energy lab, let me show you. Okay, this is a distress beacon. So funny how I went immediately the wrong way, but you're supposed to do this, go inside this ship that crashed, very clearly. The emergency hatch here will lead you to this cave. I already know the path, so I'm not gonna read all the text for you guys, but you're supposed to go here. I just do this because it's slightly faster. Then you're supposed to just go over here, go over there, and right there. Go right here to the left. It's a very small corridor, and then go up. We're going up, right there. Boop. And then you go forward. I thought there'd be quantum sheet in here, but there isn't. You're supposed to go forward right there. Avoid the waterfall, sandfall, I guess, the sandfall. And then you're supposed to go through this sandfall. And then just keep going straight right there. And just like that, you'll be greeted with a door. This is the door to the Sunless City. It's called the Sunless City because obviously it's underground, so there is no light sources. In order to have light here, you're supposed to come here. You always get, you know, some oxygen. And all these are light switches. What we care about here, the Anglerfish Overlook District is actually how I found out that apparently the anglerfish are blind. And you're supposed to be very sneaky when you're near them, and you can do that by flying slowly. What you want is the high energy lab, which is obnoxiously enough, guys. Obnoxiously enough. The high energy lab is the one at the bottom. So if you want to get to this place, let me show you. There's actually one part where I think you're supposed to wait for the sand to go up, which is really crazy. But anyways, if you want to have access to the high energy lab, you're supposed to do this. I'm stressed for time because I've died doing this in the past. That was very triggered. This is the part. This sand will not allow you to jump over it. I don't know if there's an alternative way in it. Because this is the stepping stone. It isn't. Is it? It is. It's pretty cool how it actually all like connects. But to my knowledge, there's no way of getting past this. Last time, I just sat here and waited for the sand to fill up. No matter how fast or how far you're going, the sand will immediately push you down. As you can see. Like that. For a moment, I thought I could make it. Hold on, let me try it again. Just in case. Nope. The game forcibly stops you. There's like an actual hard barrier that you cannot pass. Not jump over, not fly over. You have no upward momentum if this sand is falling. I don't know if it's made of fucking metal or whatever, but if that sand is there, you are not making it past. Yep, as you can see, even the scout, you have zero hopes of making it here. I think you're supposed to wait for the sand. I hope there's another way out of it, but I can try jumping and flying here, but there's no way of getting momentum. None. You're supposed, I think anyways, you're supposed to just wait here for the sand to fill up enough for the cacti to be gone, or at least somewhat buried. Last time I did this, I didn't wait long enough and it punctured my suit. Which of course defeated the purpose of waiting around. This is as much as I can get when I'm on that sand, so anyways. Yeah, that's exactly what happened last time, oh my god. Anyways, which forces you to be on a very tight timer to make it to the high energy lab. Now, this cable goes over there, you're supposed to jump up, make it over here. It was very stressful the first time because I thought the game was trolling me. Yeah, because I also fell for that the first time I came here. Oh my, hold on. Are you supposed to make it past there? Anyways, the game is absolutely trolling you at this point. Thank god though, when you get here, you're supposed to just go up. So once you get here, you're basically safe. There's nothing that can kill you. Which is nice, I will say. Considering how to get here, this is nice. There is a way, you know, apparently of being beamed down onto this, but this is full of ghost matter, I've already checked. Like, this will kill you. Hold on. Wait, it won't? Hold on, there's apparently a way into the high energy lab that won't require me to go through the Sunless City. I need to find that out. I absolutely need to find that out. In the meantime. In the meantime, as you can see, we're in the middle of the planet. Oh my. What the fuck was that? That scared the hell out of me. Anyways, this is a door. This is just that. And this will take you to this. If you go up through here, you get oxygen first of all, but most importantly, you get access to the high energy lab. This place, I think this is supposed to be a thing that shows you the flow of sand. Because sand hasn't filled up all the planet, we cannot... Oh, we can? What? Oh, I think it's just a room just to see the sand, I think. I don't really see what else this room would be used for. In any case, if you go up here, you get a lot of lore. I've already read all this, obviously. I've seen all this. This is how we can make the sand go to and from the two planets. So right now, the sand I think was falling into where we are right now, or out of it, I don't know. And we can power it to go the other way. So now, if the sand was falling to Ember Twin, right now it's falling out of it. So to Ash Twin. I wish there was a better way of picturing it. It's like not very clear, actually. Maybe I'm just misreading it, but it's not very clear to me. There's a scroll right there. I might just reread it because it's been so long. It's been a day. It hasn't been that long, but... Yeah, I've already read it. Well, basically, this is the note that tells you that you are able to arrive earlier in time whenever you use a warp in this game, which is really cool, to be honest. But we are still no further in figuring out where the warp core actually is. We can use the scroll that's here. I think I've already read this as well. We can also test if okay, the sand is currently pouring down here. If we do this, okay, it doesn't stop the sand. I thought it would. That'd be really cool. Wait, it's still moving down. What? Maybe the animation is the same for both. I don't know. Anyways, read over there. You haven't read it, right there. Yeah, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location. What if we use warp towers to connect Ash Twin directly? Yeah, and we did this. This is basically them saying that Ash Twin will have different, like, you know. Yeah, we can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination, and they have. And this up here tells us what each, you know, each planet is represented by. This is the sun station, as we've seen countless time, as I've explained 70,000 times. This is Ember Twins, well, the twins, basically, the twin planets. This is Timber Hearth, because it has all the geysers. This is Brittle Hollow. I don't know why it's designed like that, actually, but it is. And this is the Giant's Deep, because it's meant to look like a cyclone. I don't know why every time I don't know what it is. It looks like a Bakugan from the top. If you don't know, you don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna explain what a Bakugan is to you. Anyways. See, 22-minute interval. We learned that the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. And then we're lacking a number space. And then the only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable, you say. You're a Gaspy. My purpose on internet, I believe is used whose airy form. And obviously, this is the actual door to the freaking lab. The one that's broken on the other side. If this wasn't broken, this would be so much easier. But it is. So you have to take that long-ass, sandless route and wait for the sand to rise back up to get past that one specific spot in the Sunless City to get to the high energy lab. Which is really confusing to me. I'm not really sure how you're supposed to navigate all this and make it in time. They say warping like stops time or some shit. That's really cool and all. That was a really sick catch. That's really, really cool and all. But is it exposed? I think it's currently filling up. Is it? Is it? Well, Cyber Hearth is right there. The Twin Towers. The Twin Towers. I should really stop calling them that. Oh, it's draining. Okay, that's really good. I'm not sure what the machine in the high energy lab is doing. Maybe it's powering up the teleporter. I probably should have left it on. But it didn't look like I powered anything down though, so now we freaking wait. I'm gonna sit here and I'll freaking wait. I'll wait until the sun explodes. I'll tell you guys what happens. You know what? I don't have to wait. Let's see. Well, I don't have to. What you call it? I can make hypotheses all I want, but I have to actually test things out to see what, you know, what will make us advance. The sand, because it's gonna make us fall to Ember Twin, we have to make sure that the sand is falling back to Ash Twin. The planet is currently drained enough, but we always have a return warp anyways, if you want to be able to get back here quickly. So that's good. Our ship is gone, but that's okay because you can always use the teleporter that's on Ember Twin. And we know that warping takes us back in time. I think it takes us back in time 1 minute. I think. It buys us 1 minute. Only 1 minute. Hopefully my back in time shenanigans is not going to actually affect whether the high energy lab door is open or not. That'd be really obnoxious. But no matter how much the sand is still in Ember Twin right now, we need this to actually get to the laboratory. So I forgot. This warps us to the lab. Oh, that's so convenient. Thank you, Nomais. I like their names, Nomais. Really cool. Yeah, the door's still open. Cool, cool, cool. Now, if we do this and power this instead, I still could not tell you what this is supposed to do. But the power is no longer going into there, so surely that's gonna be something good for us. And if it isn't, at least we'll have that information moving forward, so that's one thing I really like about this. Wait. the sun is still falling into here, so I don't really know why this isn't working. Like, as you can see, the sun is still falling in here. Yeah, it's filling up. Why? I don't get it. This power, like, this isn't this supposed to make sure that the sand is reversed? Like, otherwise, why do we have this giant device right here? I'm really confused. Cause, like, there's this symbol right here, but it's not like we can insert anything in here, can we? The scroll inserts are never looking like that. Scroll does not fit. What? Wait, what? Scroll does not fit. Is there a double scroll that we... Oh my god, the sun is filling up in here. Holy, I didn't know that. Is there a scroll that's like a double scroll that we're supposed to use? That actually allows us to reverse the flow or whatever? It's actually crazy that even this lab can be affected by this. I had no idea. I thought the lab was always above sands. That is very frustrating. Well, apparently we are missing a scroll. That's crazy. I actually had no idea. I thought this was just for decoration over there. Like, this, they're so fancy, you know, like nomads or whatever. I thought it would all be for like decoration and all aesthetics. But there's this, like, a set of double scrolls apparently that allow us to control the freaking flow of sand. That's my hypothesis anyways. I don't see how else we'll be able to actually use a teleporter on Ash Twin and actually make it here. Sorry, make it to the central core of Ash Twin. The sun is still falling out no matter what. There's nothing else you can do about that. Bro. Where would that scroll be? I haven't seen a scroll anywhere. A double scroll at that. If I had seen it in my like travels, I 100% would have picked up on it. You don't like really see anything like that, do you? This necessity is not helpful at the moment. Let's work back. Oh, this wouldn't have the freaking scroll, would it? That'd be super random. Imagine. Huh. It leads somewhere. How did I not notice this? Hold on. Let me take a screenshot. Anyways, let's work back. I don't think it's possible to make it. And there's a scroll reader. There was a scroll in this planet actually. I forgot exactly where it was. Not in this room, I remember that. But there is a scroll in here somewhere. That's freaking terrifying, y'all. Oh my god. Yeah, don't worry about me, guys. I'm just walking on this. The freaking sun next to me. Ugh. Creepy. The sun terrifies me, if you guys didn't get it already. Their shoddy construction work makes this freaking thing broken, guys. They should have built it better. I'm so disappointed in guys. Like, Nomads, they made so many cool things, and then they also made things that break at the slightest inconvenience. Like, really. Wow, here's a freaking scroll. Thank god I remember this was the one that didn't have a broken ceiling. Oh my... I didn't mean to warp. That scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, that actually jump scared me, y'all. Oh wow, I wasn't ready for that. Please reactivate. Thank you very much. That actually scared the hell out of me. Anyways, insert the scroll. The sun is no longer overhead. Transiting for the Hanging City, we are planning the Ashling project at the High Energy Lab on Ember Twin's equator. I became lost in Ember Twin. The High Energy Lab is the building of the large solar panels. I imagine our otherwise innocent clever Kono will lose his own head. Yeah, I've already read this. The sun's gonna die soon. It looks very red right now. The sun is still filling up on Ember Twin. Actually, since the sun's about to explode, let me see if I can delay it by actually warping. Because this song only plays whenever the sun's about to explode, as I told you guys. But if we teleport, let's say to our home planet, we can just teleport back because of, you know, warp cores. Because there's literally nothing to do out here anyways. There's just ruins, but they're not helpful. Yeah, we went back 1 second, I think. Was it 1 second or 1 minute? I'm not sure. I don't think there's anything of interest in here though. I've already done all that over there, it's just lore. We can use it to go back in time though. I need to see, hold on. You said 12, 75, 57, 207. The sun is exploding. GG's. I don't know how to teleport again. I wanted to see if that was seconds or not. Yep. I think it took me back 1 second. I don't think it took me back one minute. Because if it did, the sun would have exploded. I don't know. There has to be a use for warping to all these locations. The return warp makes it so we can warp like in quick succession, basically. Not very quick, not like, you know, back to back to back to back, but we can always return back to Ash Twin and then just teleport again. There has to be a reason why we can do that. There has to. Oh, this is hurting my freaking head. All this stuff to keep in mind is like really breaking my brain apart. Can you believe I did not freaking spot this? Like, that was fucking crazy. I think the quantum moon is gonna be really important. I mean, it's like a giant question mark. The Ashton project is the core of all this. And apart from that, the only real question mark we're missing... Wait, I'm missing something in the city. What? What? Okay, well, we know that the sand at the beginning of the time loop is not filled on Ember Twins, so we have to go check that out. How could I miss something? I remember doing a lot of things on the city. I explored everything. The Anglerfish Overlook, the Stepping Stone District, or whatever. Is it going to the left? No, it's going in my way. Nice. Sometimes it goes the other way and then you just land in the sun. Happened to me once, I realized too late and I couldn't abort the pilot in time, so I just I died a horrible death. It was extremely funny though, I will say. Ash Twin! Oh my... Holy Ash Twin! Almost killed me. Let's look for the distress beacon. If Chert is right here, the distress beacon has to be over there somewhere. Ash Twin, please. I swear. Get out of here. Oh my god. Is this... Wait, what is that? How did I miss this? Sorry, I saw the quantum moon locator, but... Listen. Okay, I can land here if I wanted to. It's very uncomfortable. I don't think I'm supposed to use my ship for this. Another reason why I think this is that there are trees around. I think that's the game telling you you're supposed to be on foot for that. Wait, I really should have my ship up here because it's gonna be moved around by the actual quantum moon locator. Well, let's check it out. Many times I died in this game because I didn't have my I just left my my freaking spacecraft without my spacesuit. It was really funny. Anyways, I've already read that. Just checking every time, you know, because apparently I forget a lot of the lore. Yeah, this is the first thing I read when I came here. This is scroll, and I think I already took the scroll last time, actually. And I placed it there, didn't I? Quantum moon, yeah, and then they said it's 5, and then they say it's 6. Yeah, okay. Let me expose to you the problem of the photography method. Let's move it, we can move. Oh, that's nice. The problem with the photography, this will be a really good example. As you can see, snap! We took a picture. Oh, oops. Boom. We have a picture of... Well, you can even use this if you want. Anyways, I almost messed it up. Wait. Okay, so we have the picture of the quantum moon. It is currently around Giant's Deep, right? If we want, we can look away and it's still gonna be there because we took a picture as all quantum objects move. Right. Unfortunately though, whenever we go on the ship like that and we enter the cockpit, the picture will disappear. We take it out. Wait, but he's still there. No, that's the Outer Rock. Yep. As you guys saw, it was there. Well, no, wasn't it a Giant Deep? It was Giant Deep, wasn't it? Giant Deep, where are you? Over there. Is it actually still there? But we took a picture, but we took it out. The quantum moon isn't on it, as you can see. There's only the island shard. Where's the quantum moon right now? If he was there, we would have seen it, as you guys know. This is the thing I didn't really understand. The quantum moon disappears when we don't look at it. See, right now it's over there. Like right there, isn't it? The problem is, whenever we're in the ship, we cannot use the zoom. You say museum shard. Isn't it right there? Is that the Outer Rock? Am I crazy? No, it says quantum moon. If you do this, I don't think it counts as like taking a picture, does it? Wait. Did he fly past the scout? Am I crazy? I think we did. The quantum moon just teleported. What? There? It's right here. Okay, we have a picture of the moon. It should not move. But there's no magnet cannon on Timberhurst though. There's no magnet cannon on Timberhurst. How do I know which is the moon south pole and which? I can go from Timberhurst, I guess. Like right there? Based on where Timberhurst is, like right there? I think I'm in for a very rude awakening, but let's try. The Outer Rock is right there. Bro. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Outer Rock, man. You're in the worst spot. Oh, we use the landing camera. Okay, guys. Well, that's the principle at play right there. As you can see, we had the scout. We have the scout right there. We have a picture of the quantum moon on our screen. But the quantum moon still teleported. Even though we had a picture, I don't really know what we're supposed to do about this. Because the scout doesn't count apparently as taking a picture of it. Normally, whenever we have, you know... Oh my... Sun, please. Sun, 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 sun. Don't take fire of the sun. Let me just move away. I'm really close right now. Let me see if I can take a picture of inside the moon. Oh, he just gets blurry. Oh, the sun. Careful. Well, guys, the scout disappears whenever it enters there. Let's get a good look at this phenomena. Look, the scout picture is right there. The quantum moon is really 70% of the screen right now. If you do this, it's gone. How is it not gone? What? It was gone earlier. Okay, well, this may be our best chance. The problem is, though, in order to actually get the quantum moon to stay here, because whenever we leave the ship, the scout picture, whatever, is gonna go away. If I press B to leave the ship, look, the scout gets taken. How did it not work earlier then, whenever I had the quantum moon take up so much of my screen estate? Okay, well, we have the scout picture anyways, whatever. And then, if you try going to Ember Twin for the magnet cannon, the thing is, this is not gonna work. We cannot launch our ship while we're on it. There's no way of doing it. Look, guys. If we switch to landing mode, it's GG's. Right now, the moon should still be in the sky. If I do this, oh my god, what is this? Oh no. Wait, not like this? My sheep is dead. This is a horrible... Oh wow, just my cockpit. That's what that button does. I was trying to use the exact cover button so that, you know, the systems would stay online and the picture would still be taken. Well, anyways, I can still show you guys why I don't think this is going to work. So, I miserably missed the cannon, and now my ship is stranded down there, but it's okay, we move. At least I can die showing you guys this. So, basically, these are the magnet cannons, the aforementioned... Oh, I forgot, this freaking sand fills up, so you're on a freaking timer anyways. Thankfully, it's not filled at the moment. As this will tell you, you can activate it or call the shuttle home. If you call the shuttle home, you can do this. And then a Nomai shuttle, well, the frozen one, but you can still use it to travel. There might be a restriction. The game might not allow you to do this with the frozen shuttle, in which case we'll have to go to the other planet, which is Brittle Hollow, I think. There's a magnet cannon, and you can call it an actual fully functioning shuttle there. Anyways, this is just for the sake of demonstration. If you use the gravity cannon, this happens. It gets launched. Unsurprisingly. You can just recall it though. That's why it's no big deal even if you miss. Because you can just recall it. The reason why this has to happen, specifically with a Nomai shuttle... Activate, please. Hello. He doesn't want to. Lovely. Well, that's fine. This leads you to the Sunless City. Wait, there's a path to Sunless City from here. Well, no matter what, anyways, because this... Oh yeah, there isn't. I forgot. The cacti are blocking it. Lol. That's hilarious. Hahaha, so funny game. Isn't this game hilarious, guys? Anyways, in order to get... Please. 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 I've already suffered enough emotional damage after losing my ship, man. On the Nomad shuttles, the shuttles are pointing up, like so, as you can see. So, basically, whenever the quantum moon... I actually got stun locked. I thought that was the quantum moon. That scared the hell out of me. I was like, huh? What is this RNG? Anyways, it isn't. But whenever the quantum moon is going to be here, I assume we'll have to take a picture earlier and then force it to be around the orbit of the planet we are in. But basically, whenever we're here, we can do this to launch ourselves. The reason why we need to use a Nomad shuttle for this is exactly because of this. If we use our normal ship, we have no way of launching ourselves in such a way. Only on the Nomad shuttles you have access to this controller thing that you can use to launch yourself. But I don't know what this second one does. This takes you back to the gravity cannon. This launches you, as we see. Wait, no, this takes you back to the gravity cannon, this right here. This launches us. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That would have been a really bad idea. I misclicked. Anyways, I have no idea what this button does though. This right here. If this one teleports you back. How did it... What? What? How? I teleported back and I got yeeted and died. I've died. This is like the second time so far that I've died because I teleported and then the game just yeets me around and I died. That's very weird. Anyways, y'all, that's what's been happening. I've been fighting with Giant Steep. I've been fighting with Dark Bramble. Although I figured out Bramble out in the end. You're supposed to just sneak around by flying quietly with using the thrusters with very like, you know, like, because this game is advised to be played on controller. I actually don't know how a keyboard player would be able to do this now that I think about it. But as you can see, oh, let me do this first. As you can see, there's a little thing in front of us, this right here, that tells us where we are thrusting, like left, right, forward, back. This little device is really handy for knowing the power of our thrusts, and you can quote me on that. Let's not go in the sun and die a tragic death. Basically, whenever the anglerfish are here, you're supposed to use this one maximum. In my experience, anyways, one power is always going to be working. If you thrust with a power of 1 like that, it's very silent. I don't know how much you can get away with, and I didn't experiment because I was fucking terrified of those things. Rightly so, to be honest. Like, have you seen them? They're horrifying creatures. But yeah, it's been alright. It really has been alright. Is this the locator? No, this is where Chert... You know what? We should like build a mental map of this place. Okay, so wherever Chert landed is where the high energy lab is. And when we get past the high energy lab... Where's the moon locator? Is it on the left? I think I saw it. No, those were just plants. God damn it. I'm worried about the sun, which is why I'm thrusting an awful lot. This is where Chert actually resides, and the lake bed cave is down there. And I fully explored it. There's nothing else to be done. That's actually in the cave that you get told you can move around on quantum objects if you're in total darkness. That's the condition. It's supposed to be in total darkness, because the object moves whenever we can't see it. If you stand on it, you become entangled with the object. That's what they call it, quantum entanglement. And then from there on out, You can move with the object as long as you cannot see it. So it has to be in complete darkness. Our characters are fucking stupid and refuse to just close their eyes for whatever reason. Because I'm sure that would work. 'Cause, you know, I'm not sure how closing their eye is not quantum darkness. Hold on. Closing their eye isn't the same as just being in darkness. I don't know. So you cannot see something if you're fucking closing your eyes, can you? What is this? Wait, I don't remember seeing this. Let's double check where the sand was. I was scared. I don't... What is this? Why is there just this? Just nothing else, just this. This game is weird. This planet is freaking weird. What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, I took a screenshot, so I remember it exists, but... Bruh, no freaking wonder I hadn't spotted the moon locator. Y'all see how many times I went around the planet? I haven't seen it once. Maybe I have and I just missed it. This is the teleporter. Where is the moon locator? That's crazy. For once, I'm actually looking for it. We've already seen what's over here. It's just a high energy lab. I actually cannot find it. This is tragic. Let's go maybe towards the distress beacon. Oh, is that it? No, I got debated by this rock formation on the left. If you go towards the distress beacon... Okay, so basically it's right next to distress beacon. It's almost hilarious how close it is. Anyways, this is so embarrassing. I'm sorry. It's literally right there. Hamilton, go. Check where the quantum... No, we've already established this doesn't work. We've already established this doesn't work. Oh no, this does not work. Because we should take the picture anyways. Whenever we go in our ship, it gets moved. Okay, hold on. We're gonna test this hypothesis right now. Okay? Right now, it's on Virtual Hollow. We go in our ship. We actually start piloting. The picture goes away because we take off our suit. We go back in, picture's gone. We check the quantum moon locator. Guess what? Virtual Hollow. How? I took a picture and it's gone. Is there a timer thing? Hold on. It's behind the freaking sun, man. Are we serious? That's actually... Hold on. How come that didn't reset where the moon was? Is it trolling? Wait. No, there's no magnet cannon on Timber Hair. We have to have it on Virtual Hollow, I think. Because otherwise, it's not gonna work. It's on Timber Hearth. We don't have magnet cannon there, so it has to go somewhere else. Giant Steep. There's no magnet cannon there. The game is trolling me right now. Bro, stop going on Timber Hearth, please. Please. It really likes Virtual Hollow, doesn't it? Does this count? It's on this picture, but it's not even visible. Does this count? If I move away, look away. It's still there. What I don't get is... Oh, it's right there on the bottom. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna work. If we do this, it's gone. By the time like we got in our ship, it's not there anymore. We would just... The sun. Oh my god, the sun. Holy jump scare. There is one way I can think of not having to go in our ship, because we need to have the Nomad shuttle used anyways. It's a scary, scary thought. Listen! No! 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 Not like that! Oh! I know this way too late. I was so focused on trying to get the image to all line up. God damn it. Okay, you know what? I think this has the merit of being explored further. So, I'm gonna spend a few runs just... Well, I have a hypothesis. I always do have an hypothesis, no matter what, right? Apparently, taking a picture of the moon is the only reliable way of having it stay in orbit around a planet. It will not freeze the moon. It will never freeze it. It will always be like orbiting or whatever. It's not gonna be like completely frozen in the space-time because it's still orbiting around the planet. It's not gonna even freeze its orbit, but it won't teleport to some random place in the universe. That we have established. I think you can say that with a lot of certainty. That's gonna happen. It's gonna stay around in orbit of a specific planet. What we need is for... Is Ashton gonna get in our way? No, it's moving away. Okay. What we need is to get the quantum moon to stay on Brittle Hollow. Okay. Why? Ashton, please. Ashton. 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 Please. Please. He would have bonked me in the freaking head. This planet is so rude. Anyways, Chert is there. We need a distress beacon. Okay. Funnily enough, the distress beacon is almost opposite of where Chert is. That's a nice way of spotting it. That's what I mean by making a mental map of the area. The distress beacon is right there, so the monocator is right there. Okay. We have our suit. We can actually exit. Okay. If you go up here, over there, I guess, Lemel, can get some trees, even though we have full oxygen because we literally just left our ship, and we can use this nice device. Is it on Timberhearth? Stop going to Timberhearth! I have to look away from me to Hollow actually. Not Shine Steep. God damn it. If it's on Bramble, there's nothing you can do about that. It's Timberhearth, isn't it? It's Timberhearth. Is it? It might be Brittle Hollow. Anyways, if you take a picture... There is a way, guys. There is a way that we get to Brittle Hollow and use this cannon. It's very, very risky. And it's a method I mentioned earlier of actually being able to jump to the Ash Twin from here. Bro, Timberhearth being right next to Brittle Hollow right now is freaking me out. Is it actually around Brittle Hollow or is it around something else? They're very close right now. All three of them. Brittle Hollow's over here. But it doesn't mean it's not orbiting around Brittle Hollow because it's besides it. Let me look away. I don't trust this. There you go. That I trust. So, it should be around Brittle Hollow, right? Where is our favorite planet? Miss Ash Twin. Miss Ash Twin. We know that getting on the ship, and I have done this, by the way. I know it works. I know for a fact it works. It's scary, but it works. Obviously, we don't want to jump into the sand, but I'm just getting a clean shot away from the... Sorry, into the sands, but I don't want to jump into the sun. What you want is a nice straight line from this planet to Ash Twin, and then you just get a full jump. And eventually, yep, he does that. And you can do this. Now we are standing on Ash Twin with our ship over there. The reason why he wants to do this is so that we could use the teleporters that are on this island. island, on this planet, so that we have access to Brittle Hollow. The downsides of this plan are very clear. First of all, we're stranded out here with no oxygen and no ship. The oxygen could be handled because there's the timber hearth, you know, teleporter that has trees. The problem is we have to wait for the sand to drain no matter what. So, how's the weather? I don't know. I don't really know how to do this. I'm just throwing my head against the wall at the moment. Let's just see what sticks, you know. I'm gonna avoid using my fuel actually, now that I think about it. I can use jumping to conserve momentum a little, but in general, using your fuel is the fastest way of going around your own foot. The problem is oxygen though. Oxygen is definitely already like dropping. I already have, what? How much do I have? Like 25 out of 50? So like 50% oxygen left. Not looking good, guys. I can just walk this off, thankfully, but the second really big downside with this plan is this takes a freaking long time. As I explained earlier, y'all, is the sun going up? Am I crazy? Well, I have no real way of telling if the sun is going up or down. Actually, there's one tower on this planet. It's in one of the poles. I really want to jump back. Well, but the sun is filling up over there. That was very, very lucky. I was trying to zoom in to this planet to see, to see if the sun was filling up, but I almost just ruined this entire plan. Oh my god. It is stuck in orbit over there. As you can see, it is still moving. It's still orbiting around the planet like that. It's going that way. But it is stuck on orbit. Now on Brittle Hollow. That's what I wanted. Oh, this is the timber hearth one. No way. How did you detect trees? I was so far away from it. Apparently, from here, the tree's oxygen can be used. That's hype. Thank you. Well, we're here for a long waiting time anyways. Brittle Hollow one. The Brittle Hollow one takes you to the forge though. But from the forge you can get to the surface. And from there we can get to the magnet cannon. We can stop at, you know, our venture friend guy to restore our fuel if we really need it. This game is so cool. The annoying thing though is that, you know, I have to keep this freaking HUD up the entire time. There's no way of keeping the picture up. It's so frustrating. I have to just be holding this the whole time just to have the picture. How annoying. I'm not sure if this is even what we're supposed to do. This is just the most that I can think of right now to actually get to the quantum moon. I don't want to get yoinked into the sky, so I'll move out. If timber hearth is right here, where are the other towers? I never remember what are the positions. On the right over there, I think is the sun. I might as well check, so I'm walking over here. I'm not sure they'll be uncovered. Okay, these are the twins, which we do not need. But timber hearth leads to twins. This is the sun, which is useless to us, because we already have all the info we need from there. So whatever we need is still uncovered. Well, it still needs to be uncovered. What's the stop for oxygen? But we need to use fuel to get out of here. this way. You can use a map, like a world map looking thing. The next tower should be somewhere around here. We are spending a ridiculous amount of time waiting though. That's the problem. We know teleporting on Timber Hearth is not gonna buy us much time, sun explosion wise. So I think it's 1 second, literally 1 second. Every time I check the departure and arrival times, it's always like off by -1, basically. Like our arrival time is -1, the departure time. What I don't know is if that -1 represents -1 second or 1 minute. I think it's 1 second because 1 minute would be like 60, you know, -16 or -1. But I don't know. I don't really know the time format in this game. This is Brutal Hollow. Finally. Oh my god, the door is like uncovered. Let's go. We still have to wait because the actual teleporter has to be, you know, uncovered, but this is nice. Because we get to actually test our theory out. This will take us to the forge in Brittle Hollow. Because I don't remember if there's a way of getting to the Brittle Hollow surface from a teleporter. The reason why you have to use a teleporter is because the teleporter forces us to have, or to be on foot first of all, and we have to be on foot to have the picture up. That is my guess. Currently, I have no idea this is actually what the game intends us to be doing. And with one single wrong input, the picture's gonna go away. So I'm doing everything I can not to have B or R1, you know, have that be inputted. Like, if I have the translator up, that might ruin this. So we cannot have that happen. Zettai. Anyways, we can just... I haven't read this text. Oh, that's annoying. I can't even read it right now. Oh, that's annoying. We are right side up at the moment. This takes us up. Where? Here. Okay, also no matter what we can exit. No way! Oh my... Is that why? Is that why you have this?
Hello?
Oh my god, he was there! No! What the? What the? Wait, what? Oh, it was a particle. I thought it was a giant floating space thingy. Oh my. I was like, huh? What is this giant cog looking thing? I've never seen it. Oh, guys, this is just great. Don't you love this? I love it. I'm having the time of my life right now. Just spinning around in circles. I won't even get an actual, you know, line of sight with the freaking quantum. Well, might as well since we're freaking here. Okay, what text fucking killed me? It was a Hanging City text, wasn't it? Of all the things, of all the signs that could have killed me, it was this useless as... I'm so sad. I've read this already. I've read all of this. The one I haven't read is down there. Oh my god, this is painful beyond words. Do you know the odds of being up here and actually seeing the quantum moon in orbit of Brittle Hollow while being here? Do you guys realize? Do you have any concept of how rare that would be? I could jump into a whole lantern if I'm really that upset about it, but... Ouch. Somehow it didn't kill me. What we need to get to is the magnet cannon, and it's nowhere close to here, if I remember correctly anyways. Wait. No. Oh, I am so sad. Quantum Moon is down there on Timber Hearth where there's no magnet cannon, so this is useless to us. That's the way I do this. Don't go over there, come on. Holy shit. Okay! We are so back! I turned off auto translators, so we're not gonna get fucked over by that again. Okay, now we need to somehow find out where the magnet cannon is. I keep saying magnet. Lord. We need to find out where the magnet cannon is. I'm fine if this doesn't really pan out because I wasn't really that prepared and I fumbled once, you know. I'm worried about us jumping off because there's a hole. See, like that. I mean, I can't make it. It's just fucking terrifying. I should really not be going for things like this, but we are pressed for time and for oxygen and for fuel, in fact. So you know. Oh no, not like that. I know it's gonna start using my fucking oxygen. I can't use my fuel that much, but I have no choice. This is the observatory, not the magnet cannon. Where is it? I have to walk. This is actually horrendous. Oh my god, this is so bad. I cannot explain to you how bad this is. I have less than half oxygen. My fuel has run out. I wanted to go see the guy down there to refuel my oxygen at least. You can also refuel your like whatever your you know your oxygen and your fuel down there. But then I have to make my way down there, and I cannot get this freaking big ass picture out of my screen for this. I want to use my, you know, like, how can I explain this? What is it called? Signal scope? To see if the quantum moon is still around. But if I do that, oh boy. Where's the magnet cannon? I don't remember. Where is it? I deadass don't remember. This is so sad. I cannot even use my fuel. But I have to if I want to get across there. If I go on the mini-map, does it count as looking away? I think it might. I could jump and risk that jump to make it over there. I think I will. Yep, I have no choice. I have to go for that. So I'm gonna run out of oxygen otherwise. Oh, I ran out of oxygen. I was right next to it. Oh, it's because I hesitated so long. Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god. All this for that. Well, at least now we know, guys. Going to Ember Twin makes the process a lot more streamlined. Because, you know. But we still waited for like 7 years on Ash Twin though. That's the problem. So much for the process being streamlined. Like, we had to wait for so long on Ash Twin for the sand to drain anyways. I'm not sure this is what we're supposed to do. But I don't see how else we're supposed to get to the quantum moon. Anyways, there's one thing I did want to check. Disc off a second planet. You. I wish there was a more zoom in version, because like, if you want to get a proper look at the planet's surface and shit, this is like not good, like at all. It's so zoomed out, like I have to like physically lean in. I just had to move my mic to do that. I have to physically lean in. Where's the magnet cannon? And you don't get a 360 look, obviously. You just get like this up and down, but you don't get to see the below of the planet. The magnet cannon, I think, is right there, right here. So it's the thing that next to the south, it's on the equator next to the south. Well, if it's on the equator, obviously it's equidistant. Okay, so you can triangulate its position with the south pole, which is where the observatory is. That's the north pole. With the teleporter. Okay, we can triangulate its position with the teleporter, where the ice is, the teleporter, and the distress beacon. So with that information, we should be able to do better with this. This is incredibly frustrating because of how much waiting we have to do at Ashling. But you know, let's just take a look. I don't remember this planet having a magnet cannon. I don't. It has this, which is the freaking Bramble seed or whatever. You're supposed to use this to figure out where a feldspar is. Or at least it gives you a hint, I guess. You're not supposed to use it, but how can I say it? Like, you can use it to find out what feldspar is. You can just use. I think I landed on the guy actually. Sorry. Anyways, you can do this. Oh my. And it shows you where feldspar ended up, which is the big anglerfish. Because the image is in black and white, obviously, you have no way of knowing it's an anglerfish fossil. So all you see is this creepy ass picture. You don't really see much once it's yeeted, because you know. Oh, it kept traveling. Yeah, this is what you see. It's not really possible to see feldspar from here, unless you have like X-ray vision or some shit. But really creepy place. I hate it personally. I don't like that seed, and nothing good can come from this seed being on this planet. As a feldspar told us, it's gonna take over the entire planet. I think, no matter what, even if somehow we survive the heat death of the sun, because the freaking gravity. Oh my god. This is so frustrating. I'm right back at the fucking beginning. God. Gravity, please. Sheep, please. There's a second game apparently. There's an Outer Wilds 2. I'm hoping to fix some of this shit. Because there's a few moments I'm like, why is this happening? And there's a few really frustrating things are getting to me. But anyways, let's retrieve our scout. Well, as we've been able to observe, there is deadass zero magnet cannon here. There's a tower right here, a satellite tower. No, it isn't. What is this? Oh, this is just a random tree or whatever. You can use it to observe your surroundings or whatever. But this planet has like lots. This is the grove, the ancient grove that has the shard, the cave shard down there. And it has a quantum poem by Feldspar. He wrote like a poem that's on a tree and it moves around basically, whatever. But this planet does not have a magnet cannon. I don't think I've ever been down there actually. Oh. What? I've never gone here. What is this? This is next to where the ruins are, no? Because the ruins are right there, the big ass waterfall. Yeah, this is where the bridge is. This is the waterfall in question. What is this? Wait, how have I never seen this? I mean, it's full of ghost matter, so... Conveniently, our ship isn't affected by ghost matter. I mean, I would hope so if you could withstand the horrors of space. There's a tree bark. Oh, I thought it'd be hollow. I wish I could get in it. Sorry, what is the point of this? I'm sure it's more than just awkwardly flying around. Can I get out of here, please? This is really annoying. There we go. Oh my god. It's that tree branch that was fucking me over the whole time. Well, apparently this is just for like ghost matter and vibes. It's like nothing else. Great flying skills, I mean. But yeah, as we've taken a look around, there is zero trace of a magnet cannon. This looked like it could have been a magnet cannon, but it isn't. All it has is this landing pad thing, but it doesn't have a magnet cannon. Sadly. I mean, if this planet had a magnet cannon, I guarantee you we would have seen it by now. Like, hello. This is what I love doing, using the planet's own orbit in order to get launched like that. It's really fun. Oh boy. It's so scary because we get greeted by the sun immediately. But the Adder Rock, you are actually always in the worst spot. You know that? Like, actually, what is this? Oh, that's probably really something interesting. Had I seen this before? Oh, obviously it's his ship. I didn't see it before, funnily enough. Like, actually. Like, zero irony, I hadn't seen the ship. I'll go check it out. So no, it allows us to say something about it. I mean, obviously he knows where his ship is. He lives here. Hello. And this is the first time they came here. Ah, that's so cool. Look at that, guys. It's a piece of history. You know, some people are saying the landing on the moon is fake. Because... guys. The flag, guys. The flag is waving, guys. The flag is not waving. There's no wind in space. I've already explored that. I've read that recording. Doing this is always slightly terrifying. Oh, it's this thing. You cannot locate the eye. Can you look at the quantum moon? I guess this is a more primitive version of their eye locator. Sorry, of the quantum moon locator. It only has 3 planets, which are not that helpful for us. But you cannot look at the eye. Doesn't know where to look. Just looks everywhere. Let me see if this was supposed to... Oh my... if this means there's a... what you call it? What you call it? If this means there's a magnet cannon on all those planets. Sorry, the hiccups. I keep doing this. I'm used to auto-translate. Wait, hold on. I could construct a new building to house its proposed locator. Wait, but that would make my life a lot easier. So the Brittle Hollow South Pole, is it the observatory? The South Observatory, right? That had the... what you call it? That had the... where's my ship? That had the quantum moon locator, didn't I? It had a quantum moon locator too. So does that mean that from Brittle Hollow alone we can actually get the quantum moon picture and land on it? Because it has a magnet cannon. Brittle Hollow might be our best location then. Where is it? Where are you? Show your face! Brittle Hollow, where are you? Where art thou? Right there, there you go. Autopilot. I love doing this and just setting my controller down. It's gonna lead us into the sun, isn't it? We're going to the sun. Okay, hold on. Thank fuck I realized what was happening. We would have been like yeeted into the sun. Or it would have been really close anyways. And I don't think we should make things that close. Look how close we are right now. Yeah, look how close. We're 4k meters away from the sun. No. Not worthwhile. It's like ridiculous risk. Interloper. Interloper was really cool. No way. Sorry, where are we going right now? I got your ass. Oof. Oh my god, we're right here! How convenient! Well, I know there's no way of actually getting to... Hold on, where is the... quantum moon? Hold on, I want to make sure to... Wait, that's shines deep. That would have been embarrassing. Hold on. I want to take a picture of it, but like, physically, you know what I mean? Wait, hold on. Hold on. We have a rare opportunity. Wait, we can try again a magnet location. I forgot. I did the whole exercise earlier. Okay, hold on. I want this moon to be visible by the time we exit our ship, because otherwise it's going to disappear, because we are not physically taking a picture of it. And I know how to find our way back to the pole anyways. Wait, but when you exit the ship anyways. Okay. It should be there. So South Pole, all the way over there. As we've literally just been there, so I should be able to find it. Yeah, there you go, there's the ice. Ouch. Mildly concussed, guys. Who doesn't like concussions? Come on. Okay, if I remember correctly, the door to this is blocked. What we're supposed to do is come in from like literally right around this area. This is an entry point. This is where Shirt initially landed, in fact. Wait, we don't even need to use a quantum locator because we've already... This is embarrassing. Anyways, what we need to find is the... What were our thingies? It was the warp thing, Ship hull bridge. Baby, the ship's gonna have to fend for itself. I think the ship fell inside the black hole. Anyways, we need to find where the warp... Oh my, don't do that. I went so far up, I went in all the space. This is like a small thing that's supposed to be the door, because the Nomai are shoddy construction workers. It's fucking broken. This would make, once again, life so much easier. But no, they're horrible at constructing things, so here we are suffering through this. I would already be... Oh, I just remembered, I don't need the freaking... Like, I don't need the observatory, I just realized. How crazy that, by the way, that we actually got the... We actually got the quantum moon to spawn when we were landing on Brito Hollow. That's actually crazy RNG. Like, I can't believe that. I'll go down there to replenish. Oh my god, I cannot speak. I'll go down there to replenish my fuel, but... Nah, who needs that, you know? There you go, there's the warp thing. So it's actually on the North Pole. We have to go on the North Pole for the magnet cannon. Okay, North Pole. North Pole, and then here's that thing. And from here, we can triangulate this location. Wait, the sun scared me. I was like, it's awfully bright. Is the sun right next to us? It isn't. I'm just scared. Magnet is like jutting out of the ground. Over there. It's over there somewhere. Really? Ouch. I'm seeing the crystal walkway. I mean, we always have an option. Jumping down there to get to our friend. I'm not seeing a clear shot. I'm not seeing the magnet cannon. That's Dark Bramble, not the magnet cannon. Look how we can see this whole thing just fall down. Once I actually fell with one of the islands. It was horrifying. Look, there's crystals right there. That's how I'm supposed to get to the observatory, I think. But the observatory is down there. There's no way. No. There was another way. I think our fuel is gonna be too low. Wait, where the hell? Wow, that's GG's. I'm really dead here because of oxygen. Well, if you want to know what happens, guys, I was trying to make it. Hey, that's my ship. Ow. Vital's critical. Yeah, I could tell. You don't have to tell me that. Don't worry, I was aware. I concussed twice. There's oxygen in here, but that's useless because we have no fuel and no ship, so we are actually cooked. The quantum moon being over there is useless to us. Oh, there's a teleporter. Which takes us back to the surface of Virtual Hollow. Wow, that's cool, I guess, whatever. Oh, I forgot we have to make it turn! Oh. Hurry, hurry. I know because I always make the mistake of making it twirl to the left instead of to the right. It's a bit counterintuitive, but anyways. Whoops. Well guys, 0 fuel, 0 oxygen, nothing but hope in my heart. Vital's critical, by the way. We are so cooked. We are so cooked. I don't even know how much I can explain how cooked we are right now. This is absolutely tragic. I'm looking for a hole so that I can do my crazy strat to reach our friend. Otherwise, we're not gonna make it. Because our oxygen is gonna be depleted. Seems there's a hole right here, thankfully. This is so dumb. Is the quantum moon even still here? I'll just believe it's here, guys. You know what? If it isn't here at this point, whatever. How much more pain can I take? We shall find out. There you go. That's a really good shot. There you go. It's horrifying, but it works. This banjo gives me hope. Right there. The banjo is right there. I think the game's doing this so that you have a, some hope. Okay. With my hope renewed, we have a chance of getting to... I can't use a translator tool because it's gonna fuck me over. But we need to get to the cannon. Where the hell was the cannon again? Over there! Oh my... Okay, it's over here. Holy, I've never been so happy. Oh my god. Thank you, planet, for being destroyed so I can see for you, so I can see where the cannon is. Oh my god. And I have... Hold on. This is the hanging city. Cannon was over there. Cannon is on the right. The hanging city is right here. The cannon's over there. Yeah. This banjo is comforting my soul right now. Yep. I thought this would put us all the way back to the surface, but it doesn't, actually. I was quite surprised. Puts you right there. I know, right? It's pretty cool. You're supposed to do parkour. Given that a lot of the islands are missing, actually, this is a bit terrifying. But since we refueled our jetpack, we should be fine. Like, given this jump... Oh my god, this is terrifying. Let me go here instead. Would y'all do this, by the way? If you were an astronaut, you have to make something like that. Would you do this? Ah! Oh my god, that one bump almost killed me. Holy... Okay. I have actually never been so close to actually getting to the quantum moon. I think this is correct. I don't see why else the game would put so much emphasis on teleporters. The sun is not gonna have much time though. We're supposed to call this shuttle. This is the shuttle I was talking about, by the way. It's functional. It's not the frozen one from the interloper. It actually works. It's fully intact. Unlike I am like really injured. I'm not sure how I'm still alive at the moment, actually. But anyways, I'll just believe the quantum moon is still here in orbit somewhere. If it isn't, I'll be extremely sad. If we just die a heat death, I'll be, you know what, it is what it is. But now we wait, guys. We wait for the moon to actually orbit where the cannon is. The sun's gonna explode. This is horrible. To be fair, considering our trials and tribulations, I wouldn't be surprised if I make it to the quantum moon just for everything to explode. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. The sun is gonna explode, guys. We're not gonna have time to do it. I don't think so. Oh, Look at where the moon is. It is there. But if I do this, sorry, I do this. Obviously, we're not on the moon, so this is not gonna work. It has to actually align with where the magnet cannon is. It was passing by, but it was passing by like that. It happened to me once when I was on Ember Twin. The moon was there, but it was like that. So there's nothing I can do in that scenario. Like, the Hollow Lantern is usually more aligned than the freaking cannon. Okay, what? We have nothing to lose at this point. I don't know what I expected. Wait, but hold on. Does that mean that if we launch on the quantum moon, we're gonna meet a horrible death anyways? Because as we can see, we just we just landed there, but we crashed headfirst into it. We crashed headfirst. Nothing happened. We just crashed. We literally just crashed. There's nothing else. We didn't have a soft, cute landing. No, we just like, boom, you know, into the moon. I don't know. Let me just go back to the observatory. I want to see if the observatory has anything useful. Because they say it's gonna be a more accurate quantum locator or whatever, but the problem with that is... quantum moon locator, sorry. Because the one apparently on Ash Twin is too sensitive. It's like, whatever, why not? Yeah, but it works, you know, that's why I used it. The problem... Wait, well, we're going to Bridge of Hollow. Anyways, the problem is... Wait, actually, in fact, let me see something. I have died in the past when using autopilot and immediately getting up my seat. That's why I waited. Anyways, I don't know. This is the point of interest, Northern Glacier. There's more to do in White Hole Station, apparently. How? I was there recently, not on my own volition, but I was there. I'm curious. Okay, so we now know that the observatory is on the South Pole, and the place of the warp tower is in the North Pole. Let me just double check. Yeah, warp, whatever, North Pole of the planet. Warp tower, whatever, and the magnet cannon. Where is the magnet cannon in relation to this? So it's aligned. So it's on the other side of the warp tower based on where the peaks of the mountains are. Okay, if we've that... Wait, no, that's the escape pod. It's on the... It's all the way out here. It's difficult to spot, but it's possible to spot. Well, as long as I have something like that. It's a bit difficult to tell. I'm supposed to use the escape pod. It wasn't the tower. Hold on. Let's use our map, like our actual landing map. With this, I don't think this bit of land is coded to actually fall off. I don't think it's possible for it to fall. Ship. Hello. Hello. I have no idea what that was. Anyways, if we land on the map, it's on the equator, basically in the middle of the South and North Poles. Near the equator, actually, not on the equator. No, it's on the equator, the actual cannon, between the North and South Poles. So the moment we spot... Surrounded by a lot of architecture. Is that the quantum moon? No, it's there. Okay, I was like, huh? I don't remember it being that big. Lord. Let's just do whatever we said we actually would do. So Let's go to the observatory, which is on the other side of the planet. Should be over there. To get to it, you can get to it from under. I remember because that's the first way I got it here, actually. It was not through cute and long exploration. I just never saw there was a natural dome at the south of the planet. I just stumbled upon it, like actually. It was really funny. I was like, huh? What is this giant place? And then I saw there was a door that was open. I was like, I'm sure that was locked from outside, and lo and behold it was. But the first time I came here, I didn't see this and then explore it and then got in it. No, it was I was in this observatory first, and then I saw it from outside. Ouch! And then I saw it from outside. The thing is, I'm using so much fuel to look above. I forgot where the freaking entrance to this place is. If the planet deteriorates some more, all this ground will be gone. But how do you get to this place normally? I've used a quarter of my fuel already, y'all. This is very expensive in fuel. Like these jumps to take a look around. Is that a hole? It is. I think you can get to the hanging city from here. If I remember correctly. If I don't, then whatever. It should not end well if we land on there. It's too low. The specific one, if it falls, you can land on... Oh, whatever, let's go here. Our only objective is getting to the... Oh, that's way too scary. Every time he gets me, y'all. Like, every single time I'm like clenching my cheeks when we get here. God. Do you have any medkits? Can you help me or something? Yeah, I read all this. I learned something. Oh, I defound the vessel. I didn't talk to them about it. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from far outside our solar system. Haha, yes, I knew it. But that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? Are they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here? And why did they come here? Well, I actually know that, actually. I can tell you. I saw the old settlement. I saw the hanging city. Oh, I went to the comments. Oh, we can share that. Oh, wow, wow. So that's how the Nomai died. That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. Stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in the solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. The thing is, if the Nomai died hundreds of thousands of years ago, how is it possible that someone accessed the sun station? If you go to the sun station, it will tell you that someone warped there or someone accessed it or whatever 10 minutes and like what 4 seconds ago or whatever. So how is it possible that someone accessed the sun station if Nomai all died so long ago? And some of these Nomai corpses are not bones. If they all died hundreds of thousands of years ago, obviously it'd be all bones. But some corpses are completely fresh. Like they're not like bones and all that. They're like fully, you know, like normal. So I don't get. I don't remember if I asked all of those. Yeah, I've asked that one. Sun City, yeah, I didn't talk about it, I think. Did I? Oh, I did. I found my escape, but I've already talked about this, I think. They're really cool. I like the banjo they play, of course. There's no med kits here. You just... Wait, can roasting marshmallow actually restore health? I'm curious. Hold on. That's a nice roasted marshmallow. Did you restore my health? It actually heals you! What the hell? We have evolved to heal from marshmallows! We are an insane species. Like, insanely cool, I mean. Wait, oh, to get back to the rest... It's up here, yeah, there you go. I was like, oh, I'm missing something. Oh, this is so cool. Also trippy and makes you want to vomit, but still really cool. Observatory, we have to go south. This is, yeah, let me show you this freaking tower, okay? This is the Hanging City, right? So to the left, the Hanging City, over there. So dead ahead, basically, over here. This freaking tower, guys. This freaking tower, okay? Hold on, I remember being able to get to the observatory from below, like from the Hanging City. Am I crazy? That tower, I have not been able to find out how to solve. It's very frustrating. Because it's basically a very, very high place we're supposed to get to solve it. And obviously, the Nomais... Oh my god, that was close. The Nomais got to it by just walking up, obviously, as they do. But because it got broken sometime, like somewhere along the line, we no longer have access to it. Hanging Sea doesn't help us in the observatory in any way, shape, or form. It's literally on the opposite side of where the observatory is. I'm just worried, that's why I'm walking so slowly. How do I get to the observatory again? There is a way, I remember, but I don't exactly remember how to get to it. You can go up if you want to do this whole section. Is that how? The observatory isn't over there, though. Is it? It's towards the south. It's down there. We have to use those teleporters, I think. Those things, right? No, this beams us up towards the magnet cannon, which is why we can see it over there. That's not where we're supposed to go. Also, there's one thing I don't get. They say Brittle Hollow is a very brittle planet or whatever, and lots of it keeps falling down into the black hole that's in the center, sure. But the Nomai came here so long ago. How is the planet still standing, first of all? So at the rate at the surface getting disintegrated, there's no way anything will be left by now, you know. So how did it build like a whole settlement or whatever? It does a black hole that's constantly like sucking things that are falling into it. Gravity Crystal Workshop, that's not what you want. It's the Hanging City, which is in front of us. The dome is on the, like behind us basically. It's over there. I think this is our only way of getting to it. Like up here. And then there's that one parkour section. Oh my. Parkour section where you have to jump and like jetpack up to get to where the other platform is. I don't remember this is how we get to the observatory. I just don't remember. Because we're going north right now on the mini-map, as you can see, not south. This is the Gravity Crystal Workshop. The aforementioned Gravity Crystal Workshop. Yeah, there's crystals here. I remember this. This is the settlement. I want to get to our... Well, okay, I was worried our ship got clobbered. Probably did get clobbered, now that I think about it. I'd be very surprised if it hasn't. Oof, I did not think that was gonna happen. Hilariously enough, we're back here with like zero new knowledge. All I want to do with this run is get to the freaking observatory. That's crazy. Where is it? This is the observatory, but how do we get to it again? Actually, maybe if I have to look around on ship. I don't think we have much time left. That's why I'm hurrying. You can land there if you want. But from above, there had to be a place. I don't remember where. I just found it really early, like really luckily, the first time I came here. If you go on all these teleporters, they will eventually... Oh my, the black hole almost got me. You know, actually, you can actually outthrust the black hole's like strength. if you just go full thrusters, you can actually keep going. You don't have to die to the black hole. If you're on your ship, like in your ship, you will survive it. Your normal thrusters, like individual suit thrusters, are not strong enough, but your ship's actually is. Jesus, I hate this. I don't think this is wise at all. I don't remember how I did it the first time, so I'm doing it like that. Where is it? I think I'm supposed to be using those teleporters. God, this is terrifying. Am I supposed to get to the cannon first and then I can get to the teleporters? I don't remember the teleporters having cannons though. It just leads you back to the hanging city if I remember correctly. Maybe not. The best lead. And I don't want to do that crazy jump because it probably is going to end in me dying anyways. So let's go. Bruh. I went to the wrong way 3 times. Yikes. How do I always lose where the cannon is? This is actually crazy. That's the escape pod. Okay, that's the top of the map. The cannon is around here. The warp is right here. The tower is right there. This is the quantum tower. This one doesn't have much time. Okay, you know what? It's frustrating, but let me show you guys. I just hope that cave shard doesn't spawn on my ship, please. Not on my ship, please. Yeah, stay right there, okay? Anyways, this is the quantum tower of quantum knowledge or whatever. Wow, it actually is a place I still haven't been able to hard clear, by the way, because I'm still fucking missing the top part, the part here, this very important knowledge up here. I have not been able to access this. It's extremely frustrating and I have no idea how we're supposed to get there. But you're supposed to get to that top room up there, I assume. And there's like a lot of stuff in there that's supposed to help you, but what the? What? I didn't even know that was possible. I didn't know it was possible for the thing where the quantum tower... Wait, am I supposed to wait for that? Hold a fucking second. Am I supposed to wait for the tower to fall into the fucking void so that I can use 0G in the black hole to have access to the top part? Are we serious? Are we that ass? Oh my god, I had no idea. Bruh, like, if I check my ship log, you'll see that I haven't been able to finish clearing it. For a reason. What? I didn't know it fell in the fucking black hole. Why? But it killed me though. If it kills you... Okay, if it kills you, then we should go with our ship willingly into the black hole and then we can just fly to the quantum tower or whatever, you know. We can do it like that. But if you look here on Brutal Hollow, Tower of Quantum Knowledge is not hard cleared. I have not been able to finish it. How is there more to explore here on the quantum shard? What? Okay, well, I'm going back to Brutal Hollow. I'm so sick. It should be over there. Yep. I know this game way too well. This is... Y'all, this is actually jobless behavior. I'm sorry. I've played this game for so long already. Not that long. Not like 100 hours, but... It's been more than 10 hours so far. Like the first session, the first time I played for 7 hours straight. And then I played for like 10 hours the next day. So almost, I feel like at this point I've already played for 20 hours, but... Anyways, Tower of Quantum Knowledge. This is the cannon down there. Actually, this is a really good time to check. Wait. Hold on. This is the magnet cannon right there. This. No, this was a non-permanent settlement. I remember. No. That didn't have the answers to the observatory. It was non-permanent settlement. Okay, let's end right there because it's calling my name. The spot right there. Apparently, there's something I missed about the cave shard. I'm really triggered about that. There's benches. I missed that the first time. Nothing else though. There's a projection stone. To a hollow projection stone. Huh. Wait, where is this? Guess what? It's the top of the fucking tower I've been trying to get to for so damn long. God damn it! The fucking thing is broken, as you can see right there. It's all broken, as you can see. I think you have to get to it in 0G. Because you can access to the very bottom of it, but you are not making this jump. This jump is the reason why I think you have to go to 0G. Oh, what else is there? Well, nothing, literally. I think what we're looking for is up there. Like, in this floor, there's nothing. Except, I guess, lore, like right there. Oh, this is frustrating. This is incredibly frustrating. Oh, bones, you got what you deserved, you fool. Oh, I can't get the lore from this. I don't remember if I've already done it, but I might as well. Yeah, this. Wait, hold on. It's on the opposite of the Beautiful Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. So I was supposed to go west. God damn it. Wait, but that's to get to the tower of quantum knowledge or whatever, not to get to the observatory. I'm getting mixed up in my own machinations. Oh my god. Wait, but this leads underground. Huh? What is this? Literally right here. Lemao. The magnet cannon is. Jesus. This is so scary, guys. I hate this place. It's so scary. These beams us up. And I think we've already been down there. Stop that. It's literally right here. And I've already done this. Because it leads right there. That's why I know I've already done this. If you fall down, nothing but disappointment waits for you. I can go over there to get to the crossroads. It's a scary ass jump, but by this point I feel like I'm used to it. But oh my, keep doing this. This shadow's already resting on the quantum. I think we need the knowledge of the quantum tower of knowledge or whatever the fuck. Such a fanciful name, seriously. The crossroads. Okay. Jesus, stop! Every time. Mr. Scout, I'm sorry. Scout is low-key the goat of this game. Like, actually. You've already made this jump before. The first time we came here to get to the quantum moon. Well, not the first time. The first time this episode. There you go. We came here. Those little bumps are actually killer. It's a lot more relaxing to do this, you know, whenever the entire planet hasn't fallen to fucking pieces. You don't have to do like a 200-meter jump. Yeah, it's actually not bad. It's still scary, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot better compared to the giant jump I had to make the first time. This is what we need. Wait, no. This is what we need. Wait, this takes us to the crossroad, right? It said west at the crossroads. West, mod check? Okay, this is east. So here. Up there? I remember there, if you go up there, there's a way for us to activate... Wait, hold on. That was a lot more stressful than it had to be honest. I don't know why I did that. That scared the fuck out of me, but it happened. Okay, whatever. This is what we need to get to the quantum tower, whatever. I hate that name. Quantum Tower of Knowledge. It's such a mouthful, bro. Like, why didn't they call it like the Quantum Tower or Tower of Knowledge? But Quantum Tower of Knowledge is so obnoxious. We're supposed to use this. It's just as horrifying as you think it's going to be. So let me just take out my, sorry, put away my translator tool so you can get the full experience of, you know, the fucking planet falling apart while we're doing this. You know, no big deal. At least these things are actually working. They're fully connected. On another part of the planet, these things are not fully connected, so you have to make a really awkward jump. Well, guys, this is the part where I think actually, I know what this text says. It says just go up and acquire the final piece of knowledge. Except we can't go up. Terrible design. I hate these guys. If we go here, what happens? I remember it actually takes us to the very top of the tower, but we cannot actually access the rest of... Sorry, Scout. We can't access the rest of the tower from the very top here. As you can see. It leaves us here. And once we're here, we're just stranded outside. Lol. You can get a very nice look at the scroll we cannot pick up that's over there. Oh my. Bro, chill! And this should lead us all the way to the top. Our ship is 20... Oh, that's a scout, never mind. Our ship is all the way on the other side of the planet. Our ship fell in a black hole. Wow, that's lovely. I was going to go to my ship so that I can, you know... Oh wait, this is Omega Convenience. I need to get to the cave shard. Jamshiman. Cave shard. Cave shard. Well, no matter what, it should be this same piece of land we're here that's gonna fall. Giant's Deep, Timber Her from the Hourglass Twins. Well, yeah. I've seen all the shards from there. Brittle Hollow. Wandering Moon. Well, I guess that's the last thing I hadn't read. That's hilarious. Because there's these lights, we can't actually travel with the shard. The moon was right there! What? Bro, I didn't have time to react to it. Are we serious? I was trying to quantum travel. Look at see. Look. Over there is a whole lantern. If you do this. Yeah, we didn't move. However, if the player is in complete darkness and we turn off our lights, we can literally move. We can move with the quantum object. It's really cool. There's one place I think in the game where you can do that so far. Nothing else, unfortunately. I remember there was a point where all the shards, they converge or something. I haven't been able to make it happen again though. Okay, well we have another shot at this. Why did they just take it? Why did they take it away? I was just looking around. What? Bro. I hate it here. He put it away again. What? Why? Hold on. Hold on a goddamn second. Well, I couldn't tell you guys why he took out my Wait, I don't have to go down there to know where the moon is. I can just right here. I can locate. I can use the moon locator right here. I mean, I'm sure it's not intended, but I can. Tween, stop! Well, we need is Brutal Hollow, so I'll just keep looking around until we get Brutal Hollow. Oh. I saw that. You fucking... I'm sure this is not how we're supposed to do it, y'all. I'm absolutely certain this is not what the game actually intends us to do. But what is the alternative? Waiting for the structure integrity of this specific part of the ground to be affected so that we can fall into the 0G area? That's my plan right now. Going to the 0G area while I'm in the tower so that I don't, you know, so I can make the giant jump, basically. That's my guess. That's my best guess. Actually, I figured out one trick. If you go on the minimap, we do this. The moment we spot it on the minimap, it will force it to move. Like, actually. Like right there. If you do this, it will move. Some Brutal Hollow. The problem is, where? Oh, right there. Please. Jesus. Okay. This is way too fucking stressful. I'm at the quantum of tower knowledge. No. Oh my god. The quantum tower of knowledge. Such an obnoxious name. This fucking moon should be stuck in orbit around Brittle Hollow. My ship is still in the black hole, by the way. There's no... Is it? I can't go check my minimap. Because if I do, it's gonna... You know... It's gonna kill me. I'm kidding. It's not gonna kill me, but it will... It will take away my photo, which will defeat a lot of the purpose of us doing this. We are at the crossroads. You have to go through this specific thing. It's terrifying once again, but these are reliable enough. I mean, if they save you at a very high velocity when you're going around a black hole, they will definitely save you here. To get to the... Oh boy. Surely that's not where the quantum tower knowledge was. It isn't. Okay, cool. Yeah, the quantum is right here. The quantum. Let's just call it the QT. There you go. The QT, the quantum tower. It's a lot faster. It's a lot easier on the mouth. You know, let's call it that. QT. The QT. The QT is behind us. It's a QT. No, no, right? I think something else just fell. It's so ominous. This planet is falling apart. Once again though, if the planet is constantly falling apart like this, I have no idea how it survived since the Nomai's time. Okay, I thought that was where we were. I got really scared. The quantum cannon is to the right of the hanging city. The hanging city is there, so we should go over there. Yeah, they should take us up. And then we have to do those scary ass jumps. Is that right? Is that right, lad? Yeah, it is. That's how we came down here in the first place, actually. Creepy ass place. I actually despise this place. It's so creepy. Not in the sense that, oh guys, there's ghosts everywhere. But in the sense that, oh my god, wow, we have to do a lot of scary things in here. Namely, jump around black holes. Good luck not feeling spooked out while doing that. The game has an immaculate sense of scale. Like, actually, it's immaculately done. I said immaculate, didn't I? My brain's like tried mixing impeccable and immaculate, so that's why I said immaculate. Where's the freaking cannon thing? I see a staircase to nothingness. I got a good look around at least. Where in the hell is the cannon? Oh my god. My ship is drifting in space. Okay, well. That's fun. Thank God we don't need their ship where we're going, right? That's part of the hanging city. Where? Well, the quantum moon is still there. That's good. It's currently phasing for the sun. Where the fuck are we supposed to go from here, bro? What is this? I saw one jump earlier that looked scary as hell, but I think it's possible. From here to there. We're going to the magnet. The cannon is on the equator, so we have to keep going this way, don't we? Did I miss it somehow? This is the hanging city, and the cannon is on the right of it. City is over there, so the cannon has to be over here somewhere, no? I'm scared. I'm so scared of these jumps. It's impossible to miss the cannon. This is where the glacier is. Where's the cannon? Some more things fell. I don't think it's possible for the cannon to fall down, is it? Well, I'm going for this. Horrifying, but possible. Ship error. No shit. You got clobbered and you're floating into space, bro. I'm actually still surprised you're still able to broadcast the signal, to be honest. Oh, is that where I was earlier? That's hilarious. Please! At this point, I just want to get to the quantum moon. I don't care about anything else. Once again, keep in mind, this is only a theory that I have. I have zero confirmation. This is actually how we're supposed to get to the quantum moon. It is simply my best guess. It is literally just me guessing how we're supposed to get to this place. Where is the cannon? It should be on the equator, but I'm going closer to the poles right now. This is not it. But I know you can get to the cannon from the crossroads, which is where I am right now. So this should be possible. I'm just worried I'm gonna be on one of those and then I'll be hit by a meteorite and then I'll just fall to my doom. Am I back at the fucking oh my god. I don't have infinite fuel nor infinite oxygen. This has to end. Maybe there was a path I was supposed to take that's not available anymore because the thing fell. I don't know. There's a giant piece I saw falling earlier. Because the ship, the fucking cannon, whatever, it has to be on this line that I am right here because this is where the equator is. Jesus. But as you can see, no cannon. It should be somewhere in front of me right now, but it isn't. There is one possibility. I think it's this thing? No, because that's falling. It isn't. Oh, this is also falling. This is such a cooked place, like actually. Okay, I'm not gonna give up on hope because at least the quantum moon is there. But I might do something that's considered a bit reckless. Okay. If this is behind me, my best bet is doing this. Jesus Christ, I'm actually such a madman. Holy. We know the teleporters point us back towards the crossroads. This is our best bet. Wow, it fell as we were going. That's kinda hype. Not gonna lie, that was kinda hype. My hands are sweaty, but that's kinda hype. Hoi, I'm back. It's in 5 minutes and the planet is half destroyed, but I'm back here. There's no other way to go from here anyways. I can use my translator on any of the signs because I need the quantum moon to stay here. Surface integrity is gotta be like 5% at this point. Like, oh my god. The suns are gonna explode. Hanging city in front. Cannon to the right. Hanging city is there. Cannon has to be over there. And we have to get to the cannon from the crossroads, but the crossroads are fucked right now. Do y'all see the cannon? I don't see shit. Why? The city's there. The cannon should be in that quadrant. over there somewhere, but it isn't. I'm so triggered. Like, I'm actually so triggered right now. I think the cannon fell. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the cannon fell. I think it's supposed to be like here somewhere. You know what? It's okay. We don't have to we don't have to wonder. We can find out. Let's look. Yeah, that's the sun exploding, so we didn't have much time anyways, unfortunately. I wish you could see better. Okay, thank you, sun explosion. Oh, wow, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Wait, that's not... No, that's the shuttle thing, right? Nope. That's the magnet cannon that we needed. Okay, does that mean the things falling into the fucking like black hole are RNG? Because last time it was the quantum tower that fell into the QT, as we were dubbed it. That's what fell into the fucking black hole, but this time it was the magnet cannon that I was looking for like 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Well, y'all, this has been quite a lot, to be honest. Lots of me banging my head against the wall, of course, but a lot nonetheless. And I don't really know what to do here, so this seems like a pretty good spot of dropping the video. Ending the video. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching this. Let me end on a marshmallow. It's been... I don't know, I feel like I'm doing a lot trying to figure out a lot of the game, but I'm not sure how successful I am in doing so. Nice marshmallow though. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Take care.